Oh, hold on. Can I go to level 20 in this
That's your
character
DM
builder?
you're talking to, Manny.
My dick
Just-
muncher?
Show some respect or something. Stupid bitch.
A level 20. How many hit points do you guys think a level 20 bard has?
Level 20 bard.
122?
Isn't it a D8?
It's, yeah, a D8. Yeah, so 20 times a D8.
That'd be 160.
160 is what it automatically rolls to.
No, because
So if I,
that would
if
be
I
if you
remember,
max
there's a
roll
spot
every time.
right around Thundertree where we were going to go fuck on some people.
You recall correctly. Well, we're not at Thundertree yet.
Well, I am. You're not.
Well, you know.
Go Hayden Panettiere on some cherries.
God, I got a feeling tonight's going to be, we're going to really pop off.
Tonight can be like I was telling these guys. Tonight, I genuinely don't know where this is gonna go, and I'm like nervous about it.
We shall see. We're all rested though before we start, right?
Oh, yeah.
We've got everything back.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm full health.
Yeah, everyone's full health. I'm gonna have Simon introduce his character a little bit to you guys if he remembers it. If he doesn't, no biggie.
He's not the paladin anymore.
He is a paladin, but you guys don't
Oh.
know who the fuck he is.
Well, we know he
Oh.
was.
I want to know his life story.
He's with that bitch. He's
We
with
know he's with
Darren?
Haviland.
Keith's boner buddy.
Keith's guy that he jerks off to after
Yeah.
sessions.
Fucking
Is
let
is
me
the
kill you all.
I
is
should
the,
get you a mouse pad with that guy on it, with the cloud armor.
I
is
should've
the guy that he worked for listed under these villagers of Falenden thing?
I
Phandalin?
don't believe so.
Okay, I don't remember his name anyways.
It's
Haverland?
Haverland. Yeah.
Haviland.
Yeah, no, he's not on there. I don't think I put him in there.
Okay.
Um,
Well, he's not a villager anyway, so
yeah.
fuck.
He's a bitch.
Punk bitch.
Biggity.
Oh my god. You guys are fucking dickheads.
No, we should have punched him out when we had the chance.
Keith
It'd
made
be
him
one of those
level.
it's going to be one of those
I'm
cartoons
totally
where
fucking with you.
you punch him and then your hand crumples like an accordion.
Keith probably made him level 69.
Ah,
Oh, Keith. Keith, why do you put up with us?
Because you guys are my buddies, if we're being honest.
Yeah,
Fuck
has to.
you.
He's stuck
We're
with us.
too, we're too similar.
Do you want to
So it's
do
weird.
a little recap of like the end of last session? I remember there were birds that I one clapped, and then there was
I have
There's an
inspiration.
ogre that I stabbed in his ankles.
We can wait for Simon too, but yeah, you guys, you had done one wilderness encounter. You guys fucking thunderclap some sturges, and then an ogre gave you
I
guys.
sliced a piece out of its elbow.
Yeah, you guys chunked him up pretty good. The big thing of the big piece of last session that came out was, you guys being recognized as owners of Tressender Manor officially by the
yeah,
Miners
fuck that
Guild.
guy.
bitches better recognize.
I think you guys were a little nicer to Droop too, so
Yeah,
he hasn't.
You
he
mean
hasn't
our
left yet.
Guy?
our guy,
Our goblin?
our
I
goblin,
love him.
our goblin.
Going
guy.
back and listening to
He's
it,
my best friend.
it
I
was
love him.
I just watched The End of the World, so I get that reference. I love him.
I love him.
Is that the serial killer, the kid who wants to kill someone?
No, it's Channing Tatum. Is the
Oh,
kid.
He's like
that
all
one, that one.
brainwashed.
Yeah.
This is
Danny
the
McBride.
end.
Well,
my
isn't
This is
it-
the end.
I've been a
What am
bitch.
I thinking of?
I love him.
I love him.
But isn't there a Netflix show?
It's one of the
too
greatest
called The End of the World?
cameos in a movie of all time.
I love it.
It's even funnier because they make a Channing Tatum joke like earlier in the movie that is pretty funny, and you think that's all it is, but then he gets in it.
So just for your guys' benefit too, going into tonight's session, there's going to be probably a lot of times that I have to look things up because the map is a lot bigger than any map you guys have been on. I get the descriptions correct for you.
Look
Yeah,
at
Diver's
those.
not going to
What, you don't have
tolerate
this
that.
memorized?
I'm trying.
I'm trying.
Get all my shit prepped so that way I can actually
Locked and loaded.
hopefully pull these guys out correctly.
More like cocked and bloated.
Hi-oh. Something worth noting though on the map that we're working with today, squares are 10 feet, not 5 feet. So
Oh,
moving a lot.
Check
smaller.
the map. Go.
check the map, goof. Dude, how good does the pizza look in that movie, Pepper?
Oh,
Looks
the
pretty good.
drippy cheese.
Yeah,
Cartoon
it's-
pizza always looks good.
That movie especially.
The Leaning Tower of Cheesa at the very beginning. was delicious.
It's the Leaning Tower of Cheesa.
Ow, ow, ow! A little smoky.
Some people said I'm for the
Dun,
typical
Dun,
thing.
dun, dun,
Leaving on the
dun, 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 dun.
question of if it's just a matter of time.
Before
Whenever I want to listen to that
move
song, I
to
just go
the
back and look at Pepper's montage.
my NLB montage.
That's why you got like 30,000 views on
Just 1 billion points of aim assist on that gun.
it.
I want you watching every move that I make. You gotta really got what it takes to stand out. Ooh,
No, but seriously,
ground,
A Goofy
even
Movie
if
is
I got
a
a shot at left.
fantastic drama about the father-son dynamic.
There's actually like some real good feels in there. Like when Max is yelling at him, he's like, "This is my life, Dad. I don't want you." And he's like, "I know that, and I just wanted to be part of it."
I'm being serious.
I know that really hits.
They
the feels.
both fuck up, and they both realize they fucked up. It's
And
very
it's like I feel like it's very relatable to like what teenagers do go through with their parents and how parents
Yeah.
do feel like
The
kids are
harder they
fucking
try, the
dickhead.
bigger the
Yeah.
divide.
Pushing them away.
Oh damn, Bofer, my bad, man. I didn't
What?
realize. So I'm looking through. I realized that everyone's got like
Yo,
different
Dad.
things. Your personal goal was to teach the Red Brands a lesson. I would
Yep.
I would have spiced that up a little more if I'd actually read that.
Then why hasn't he killed me yet?
That's a
What's
great
my
question.
what's
Why?
my personal goal?
Letting you live is decidedly a worse fate.
Your personal goal? You mean the get Thundertree back?
What is that?
From
What does
what?
Get Thunder? I thought it was a dead town. Like, am I going for revenge?
Dead
Do I
game.
remember Thundertree?
Well, I'll read it out loud
You
for
gotta teach
everyone.
that volcano a fucking lesson.
Your parents lived in the prosperous village of Thundertree, east of the city of Neverwinter and at the edge of the Neverwinter Wood. But when nearby Mount Hotenau erupted,
you wanna play some Neverwinter Nights?
Oh, that's right, a volcano. Why? What am I mad about? It's a volcano.
Carrying you in your infancy, your family drifted from village to village around a region, finding work as servants and laborers.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Jesus
Christ!
I swear to God.
Man,
Still
this
happening.
is just shameful.
Your personal goal, Pep, is to drive off the dragon. The ruins of Thundertree call to you, family and friends.
There's a dragon there. What is Maney doing?
Manny's shoving
Sorry.
his mic up his ass.
Look, guys, I just was taking some stuff and moving it around. I had a shirt to take off, a hat to move around.
With your mic on the whole time?
Do you attempt to do everything
No,
at
he stuck his
1,000
mic up
miles
his
an hour?
butt to hold it while he was
I wish.
Just clapped the mic between his cheeks.
Speaking of that, the other day I got out of the shower and I was like drying my feet and I bent over, and when I stood back up, my ass cheeks pinched the shower curtain and grabbed it.
He's got a big ass butt, Pepper.
thick.
That's how it goes.
Pepper is a double C thick.
That is a problem I will never have.
Yeah, your butt is flat as a
Yep.
Fucking
board.
Mine's concaved. I'm even flatter.
I got a big old butt. I got a big butt too, surprisingly.
It's that-
Same
It's
seas.
that jitsu butt.
It's all marbling. Maney's got no marbling.
I'm well marbled.
I am well marbled.
No, you're not.
Squirrel.
I'm not. I'm not marbled. Only my butt. I would only say I'm marbled in my butt. Right where I want it.
I'm like Kobe beef.
We were talking about you the other night. Me and Simon and Elizabeth and Kristen went to dinner, and
Yeah.
Simon was talking about how you
Simon
can
had
do
to
these.
work late. It's
No, this was
fucking
last
wild.
Friday.
Oh, you just said
He
tonight.
still
No,
talks
no.
about the pistol squads.
Yeah. He He's very impressed by the things you're
He
able
can't.
to do.
He can't get over that.
Should tell him about your curtain debacle. I'm sure that would
should.
Yeah.
hit him right in the happy place.
Oh yeah,
You know
Pepper's
your butt's too bony if you can't grab your shower curtain with it.
Yep.
Kobe beef.
Keith's gonna fucking try it tomorrow morning.
Oh no, sorry, I was totally reading something else. Talk me out of
butts
paying
and curtains.
$55 a year for D&D Beyond, and then buying these source books so we can all make characters with all the abilities on them.
I don't know if we need that.
I would talk you into it if
Don't we have the internet for all that shit?
if I did buy the book stuff. But yeah.
I just don't know how we. Yeah, I just don't. What are you guys using to make your character sheets?
You made mine.
We have
Well, no, for
no, we
Rasmus.
have-
Mine's in my head.
we have blank ones on the Google Drive.
Oh, that's true. I guess yeah, we could print
Lots
one
of
out.
different variations
Straight up
of
do
them.
it right. Yeah.
Mine's in my head. I'm good.
Daibu, where are you at these days? Are you
I
still
just say
building up
I'm a
campaign?
bear and I rolled 20.
Wait, are we actually fully waiting for Simon?
Yeah, we are.
What'd you say, Keith?
Where are you at? Didn't you had a little campaign building in your brain, if I remember right? You still
That got lost in the weeds pretty quickly.
Dude, it's kind of an addiction / illness.
Yeah,
Like,
it's pretty bad.
as soon as I decided to dive into world building, I can't escape my world now.
Yeah, and in games I DM, I'll spend probably 8 to 10 hours crafting things.
Oh, at least.
Yeah, I'm saying even before even the first session.
Oh yeah, I'm doing a fucking pre-built. You guys have no idea how much I've been fucking looking at these books at work, trying to spice this shit up.
Yeah, in the game Ras was talking about in the chat today, I spent way more than 8 to 10 hours on that game, Ras. I built so much of that for so long. I remember the map I drew.
I do.
I drew a map that was super detailed.
I kind of feel too much pressure these days to I used to freestyle my maps. What the fuck? I can't do that anymore.
No, you absolutely can.
No,
Dude,
well, I won't
yeah.
be.
Well, it's your game. It's how you want to run it, man. None of us are gonna.
But I want to have I want it to be open world, but I want to have an overarching plot that actually has a finale.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be the first campaign that I'm doing that's like that.
Yeah, Ras and mine, you got in that big one. You guys got about halfway through it, or you got towards the end, but you never finished because the end was Chaz was trying to get away to go back to his mom. She was the big baddie, and you're gonna have that big old war.
Yeah.
And we never got to it though.
We got to a big war, a big battle.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was cool.
Oh yeah, we did have that one, that massive one. Remember that castle one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's where the whole we knew that he was sneaking off to the orb, and we followed him after some battling.
Yeah.
And then I only got one round. We all got I think one round of actions, or maybe it was just me from rolling initiative well enough. But there was only time enough for one attack, and I had him dead to fucking rights, and I rolled a 1. Worst one of my life. I really wanted to spoil that that storyline for you.
No, because I remember legitimately giving you guys chances though to catch him. I want I made it 50-50 rolls.
Dude, those were the days where I think I might have to do that on my campaign a little bit. But do you remember sneaking off into rooms with just the DM to just have a private DM session where something would happen that nobody else knows?
Yeah, but I made it so Paul had a guy who talked to him too, so it necessarily wasn't bad, But you guys caught on to Chaz because it's fucking Chaz.
Yeah, well, he can't keep a straight face. He's
Dude.
got no poker face whatsoever.
Ras, I can probably tell you because now that we're all playing D&D with Pepper together, there's a game I was gonna DM with you guys back home here, in person, and I was gonna have Pepper be the guy from Saw for a dungeon at one time, and you FaceTime into him, and it'd be a surprise for you guys. It'd be Like, all right, guys, here comes the big baddie, and it'd be Pepper being like, "Hello, everyone. I want to play a game."
Dude, I was psyched about the last game that we started up. I was kind of bummed that Tyson like didn't play into it at all. Like I know he didn't want to play as a character, but like you totally enabled him to be like the serial killer bad guy just for like a single thing, you know, and like
Well, he
every time-
was a bad guy.
I know, but like
Like,
anytime
he played-
anytime you asked him like, okay, well Tyson, what do you do? He'd just be like what can I do? You know,
Yeah,
he wasn't
yeah.
like using his imagination at all.
Right, that was tough. That whole session got tough because like too many people showed up, and it got like out of control by the end.
Yeah.
But I still have everyone's sheet, and I have the world.
Stink.
Everyone's gonna come back.
Stink.
Mike Stikowski. I thought,
Stinky Mikey Stankowski.
yeah, I loved my whole backstory because I knew that there was a non-zero chance that it would be basically a one-shot because people are just unreliable to get together for these things. We're doing a great
Yeah.
job, by the way, as a group of getting together for these things.
Well, it's because we all respect the fuck out of each other, and we're also losers without real friends. So we are each other's friends.
But
Correct.
because I knew that there was a chance that we wouldn't be playing after that one day, my character's backstory was that he was brainwashed by a cult to believe that if he dies an honorable like warrior's death, that he'll be reincarnated as a dragon. So like at the faintest sign of conflict, I was like, I draw my sword, I go into battle.
Brilliant.
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 That character sounds familiar.
Yeah, how did I play your character
I don't know.
before it even?
It's just like you transferred your save file over to me.
So I'm reading through the the arcane archer thing for Raz's game, and there's a fucking samurai in here.
Sick.
Yeah, it's the
Like
fighter.
a class.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a fighter class.
it's the same. It's right next. Like a fighter can either become arcane archer or samurai or a cavalier.
Oh, Arcane Archer's a fighter?
Yeah,
Oh.
It's not a ranger. That's weird.
I thought it would be a ranger, yeah. Interesting.
So it's
'Cause rangers,
a
like,
fighting
cast
style
spells
or
yeah.
something like that.
It's a martial archetype for fighters.
Oh, that's cool.
So I don't actually get to do anything until 3rd level as an arcane archer, but I'm a fighter till then. So I'll be an archer for sure. But
It's okay. We're starting at level 9, right, Raz?
If you want a bow as a fighter, that's fine.
It's
Yep.
doable.
We'll make
yeah.
it work.
Fighters don't have bows.
Ras is a lot more lenient with like than a lot of DMs where like if you want to make a character a certain way, he totally lets you like custom it almost.
We can work together is what I like to think of it as.
All right.
See,
Mine's a
meanwhile, I'm
human,
playing
but
with
with
fucking
erect
robot.
penises instead of legs.
Like for Ras's game, I want to be like a wizard, but I want to change all my spells. Like maybe they do the same type of damage or results, but they're all telepathic based.
Maybe I was thinking that all your spells you could choose to either deal the damage as psychic or thunder. I think is the option.
Oh,
I
cool.
don't think they have force as a.
That's
Are you
okay.
gonna be
element
Are you gonna be a
type.
wizard or a sorcerer?
I think sorcerer.
Sorcerers have yet
a
named-
wizard sorcerer.
Yeah, a classic wizard sorcerer. He's
They
gonna
call me
multi-class.
the Warcerer.
Well, it just depends on where you think the magic comes from, or is it
It's
something that's
Harry
just, like,
Potter
innate in
spec.
you, or have you learned it?
Oh no, it's an alien visited me. Remember, Ras? Isn't that it?
So that's sorcery.
Manny, you said an alien
Yeah, that
raped
could be
you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Alien
And we
raped.
were joking about that. That is not part of your backstory. I have most of your backstory written. I'll send it to you, and we can collaborate from there.
Daibu and I have a sick backstory. You guys are gonna be fucking jealous.
Pepper, I should send you your backstory, but I almost shed a tear writing it, to be honest with you.
Exactly what a
It's-
dog killer would want.
It's very
No,
heartfelt.
Orlando, and Dell are the ones that are doing this, not Raz and Pep. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. you
Separate your
fucking
characters from
idiot.
your players.
Yeah, yeah.
They're all my players and
Yeah,
some of my characters.
Are we gonna be like? Well, I shouldn't spoil it for myself. But is tonight like? No, I'm not even gonna ask.
What is this Christmas fucking morning? Like,
I'm just so eager to get into it, man.
Yeah.
Are we sure Simon's gonna show up at 8?
I don't know. How
What
reliable?
he said.
I don't know. He's kind of in like the maney tier of reliability. I feel like.
Ooh.
Huh. So about 50-50.
8-ish, he said. 8-ish.
That could be 8:59.
We can always retcon a conversation, Fireside. If he's just going to be talking about his character.
Yep, I made it to
Keith
15
step
on my
away.
paladin.
Nice. I'm playing a panda warrior right now.
Nice.
So not classic.
Correct.
Are you guys done with classic?
Unclear.
I intend to come back to it, but it is nice to play classic for a while.
Yeah? Why? Is it just way more? You just zone out way more?
Yeah.
It's way more satisfying. It's
It's
when you
more quickly satisfying.
Yeah, when you do something nice, something cool, like you accomplish something in classic, it's because you fucking earned the hell out of it. But you get so much more satisfaction from playing retail.
Yeah.
Just
I've
quality
just
of
been
life
spamming
everywhere.
Yeah.
dungeon queue.
Yeah.
I literally haven't left Orgrimmar.
Mhm.
I just get to 15 and I just tank dungeons.
That's
and
such a
do
that's such
fat
a,
pulls.
that's such a funny story. Yeah, that's such a funny story from like a role playing point of view. Like you just went to Ogremar and you just like battle your way to 60 or what? What
Yep.
is the height? The
Cue Rocky
100?
montage.
It's 120 right now,
Oh
but
my
they're gonna
God.
drop it to 60.
Cue the
With
Rocky
heirloom
montage.
gear, it's pretty fast. I got to.
Wait, they're gonna drop it to
50.
60?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
How is that supposed to work?
it's just getting squished.
again.
Yeah.
What if you're like at 59? You don't get
Then
moved
you'll
anywhere?
be like 29.
Yeah, I bet it's.
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
I would.
Yeah, your level's gonna change.
Okay.
People that are at 120 right now will go to 50 actually.
hmm
So it's even less than that because it's gonna be 10 levels for the expansion like normal.
hmm
But the way they're doing it, they're adding this like tutorial starter zone for everybody that spits you out at level 10, and then
Well, for
you
new
can.
players, right? You can select if you're a new player. or
No, I
not.
think it's everyone. I think it's just a quick 0 to 10, just real fast.
Oh, interesting.
And then you pick where you want to do 10 to 50. You can do it anywhere, like any expansion, any zone. You can do the full 10 to 50 in one expansion if you want. Like you can just go play Mists.
I'm gonna go to
Pandaria.
Grizzly Hills and just.
Yeah, you could just go straight to Northrend. Exactly.
Straight
Where the-
grizzly.
Where the fuck was your hunter? Your night elf hunter, Manny? It was in mountains.
What?
The last time your night elf hunter, you had a night elf hunter when I would
In WoW?
come and stay with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'd use my MacBook Pro, and you'd be like,
Yep.
"Oh, they're so much better."
Because my computers have always run like shit. I don't remember.
It was in the mountains.
Yeah.
It might have been Grizzly Hills. God, that's the best music of any region. Period. I'll fight.
Yeah,
you
so you can like if you made a character, you could just come back and play Wrath or BC only, and then
Ugh, why would anybody choose BC?
I don't know. You started in BC. I figured you had some nostalgia for it.
No, because so what happened
Or
was
you started at the end. You said right.
I was a couple months from the end. I got to level 50. Like I got 2 Outlands, and then had to go to work for 3 months, and then I came back. Oh god damn it! I'll be right back. My dog's pissing on the floor.
Not again.
It happens.
Little dogs, man. It's like not even that big of a problem. She's fucking tiny. I'll be right back.
But no, it's if you go tank or healer, you get super fast dungeon queues, so you can just. fucking-
Guys, how are we going to fuck with Keith tonight?
I could just kill myself. Just seppuku, like get to Thundertree and be so heartbroken that I just seppuku.
Or we can just fucking charge the dragon wherever it is.
I'll just crit my own stomach.
We can definitely take that dragon right now.
Let's Let's go fight that one guy that Keith loves.
That would be the
some
funny. That
point-
would be the
no,
funniest
at
way to
some
end the
point.
campaign.
At some point in the campaign, like, 'cause I guarantee he'll be around like a lot.
Make his like gay boner fantasy kill us all.
Yeah.
A recurring meme on like a bunch of the D&D subreddits that I've seen are like DMs that like wake up in the middle of the night and they're like, "What if the party turns around?" What if they go backwards? Like, shit, didn't think of that. Like, yeah, what if we straight up just went back to Phandalin right now and just punched out Helgadar or whatever his name is?
And then just,
Haberlin.
die. Instead of
Haberland
everyone-
land.
That's irrecoverable.
Yep.
Irrecoverable.
What if the party turns on me?
Hey.
Hey.
Nice.
He does exist.
Good timing,
Hey.
dude.
They do exist.
He's even 2 minutes early.
Yeah, dude. Good
Just
on you.
like-
Well, he did say 8-ish, so let's not give him too much credit.
Good
Yeah.
point.
God
Good
damn
point.
it.
Fair.
You
Fair.
Should have
Fair.
said 8
God damn it.
sharpish.
All right, I'll see you guys
And
later.
then
Be
turn.
back in a second.
BRB.
Yeah.
We're gonna commit to the
Yeah.
bit, Simon.
He's a method comedian.
Oh damn it! Did I miss something funny?
It was something really funny.
It was really funny. You'll never get it back though.
Oh god.
You'll just have to
Someday you might.
watch the YouTube.
Are you already recording?
Hi, YouTube. Yeah,
Hi,
well,
YouTube.
I thought we'd start when we like all gathered, but
Shit.
like half an
Well-
hour ago. Yeah, I've been recording for.
Wait, we said
26
shit
minutes.
Keith can't hear though. You
Oh,
gotta edit that shit
Yeah,
out.
I'm gonna have to bleep out some
Some
conversation
bleeps.
about your butt cancer.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
You talking about my butt cancer?
Who else's butt cancer do we talk about?
Now all of YouTube's gonna know about your butt
I was
cancer.
on it for like
Oh,
2 seconds. And it's not butt cancer. It's Meckel psoriasis.
Butt cancer, yeah.
Meckel.
You got the news
Yep.
today.
You got the
Michael-
schmeckles.
What's your
Viber-
prognosis?
Meckel
We're gonna be able to get
diverticulum.
through this campaign at least.
Yeah, we should be. I should.
That's all I really care about.
Jesus Christ.
Alrighty. So Simon's in. Is he here?
Have schmeckles.
He was.
He's probably grabbing a drink or something. He's really
That's-
he's really committing to this bit.
Yeah, that was the funny thing about it.
It's too bad you didn't see it.
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
have. You had to
Should've
be
been
there.
You did. You had to be
God,
there.
I suck.
Hey.
Hey, Simon,
Just like
right
you
on
said,
time.
yeah, right on time.
Hey.
He's even a few minutes early.
Wait a minute. Oh, I'm right on time?
Um,
No, I don't want.
Here's an
I'll be back in
important
like 2
question.
minutes.
Here's an important question that some of you have figured out. How the fuck do you get your tokens to show the player name on it again?
What?
Oh yeah, I did that.
Because I'm
How
so
did I do that?
tired of certain people's not. Nope, yours says Elf Wizard.
You guys.
Show
Where
me
are we?
mine. We're southeast of Thundertree.
Is
Ah,
mine
yes.
showing Orlando?
No, yours shows as
Where?
fighter.
Where are they?
What does
They're
mine
not-
show as?
They're not on there yet. I'm on a
Well,
different.
help.
map.
What
'em on
does
there, we'll help
mine
you.
say?
Okay, good call.
What about Simon?
Dude.
So remember, you guys are all
Sweet.
Hey,
around
there's
here. See, like Simons doesn't say anything.
Yeah, well, he's an afterthought.
Oh.
Okay.
I got two on me on there. Sorry.
God damn it, Simon.
Well, no.
I'm a halfling rogue.
Okay, so I double-clicked mine and it gave me the option to change the name.
Oh, it's right here. You clicked the little gear in the
Ah.
bottom left.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, hold on.
everybody-
The same thing's happened before. Like, if
You
I
click
put
the
my guy in there
token,
myself,
then a gear icon
I
pops
can
up.
click into it and I'm good.
So wait.
Now
move
there
the
are
one
two
you
of
can
them.
move, Simon, move the one you can move.
Okay, hang on. I'm adjusting my name.
God damn.
God, fucking.
This is what we get for bringing in a new
Kick
guy.
him.
Okay, we're back.
So that's the one you can move. So I'm going to delete this one.
Yeah.
All right. So
I think my
get
name's too long.
fucking titty dangles. God damn it.
That's
With great power.
This is what you asked for.
Comes great response at Trillatrins.
Show nameplate. Jesus Christ, you guys.
what?
Nothing. All right.
It's all going according to plan, boys.
So.
Wait a minute. That's not my
yeah,
name.
It
No, no,
is
no.
too. No,
Big
absolutely.
I literally don't see.
I can't see anything for Simon's name. I can see everybody else's, but not Simon's.
It might need a refresh. He had Big Dick as a nickname in between his fucking thing.
Well, it's a part of my character, and
that's
it's a
not
part
canon.
of who I am.
Simon a chick?
All right, hold on your pants.
All right. So, so where you guys are, if you remember, last session, you guys had cleared out the red brands. You took care of, well, you didn't take care of Glassstaff. A drow of some nature killed Glassstaff.
Dark nature.
Brought in, yeah, there was some fight with some bugbears that he was like, hey, get the fuck in there. King Roll will know of your successes or your failures, and your clan will be punished if you fail.
That was Clark, Flarg, and Blarg, right?
Clark, Blarg. Clark with 2 G's this time though.
Yeah. Well, obviously, he doesn't have. He can't violate the trademark.
Well, it's. I mean, it's Clark is a very common name. So you guys finished up with that. Woke up in the morning. Dell snuck charm person scroll into Orlando's belongings.
Damn right I did.
Then you guys went into town. There was a lot of stuff happening in town. I tried to like keep it organized, but you guys were all over the place. But basically, the simple of it is first thing you guys did is you met Haverlin, who is a knight captain in the Lord's Alliance.
I'm gonna fuck that guy.
Well,
I was waiting for the up to come after fuck, but it never came.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Yeah.
Met Haverlin, and he had a bannerman behind him. Went and found that you guys are truly the rightful owners of Tresor Manor by having it was confirmed by the Miners Exchange, which is basically handling all formal
Completely legal me.
handling.
Strictly league well.
League well.
Upon coming back towards the inn, a dragon flew overhead, scaring everyone except for Haverlin.
Do we know what color that dragon was?
You do not.
Can we tell?
It was.
No?
It would be shadowed against the
Yeah.
sun, like shadow underneath it. Good question though.
Silhouetted.
Once the dragon kind of passed overhead, Haverlin looked over at his bannerman Daldrin and said, "Maybe you will be of use here," and basically told him he will be adventuring with you guys. So you guys set out for Thundertree. You set out through the woods looking for Cragmaw Castle. With
well, we
Thundertree.
just wanted were we looking for Cragmaw, or did we just want a straight path to Thundertree?
There was some Orlando wanted to do some adventuring, possibly find it on your own. But you guys knew that inside of Thundertree would be a druid named Rydoth that would be there. It was Etch's aunt, Quellen Alderleaf, who let you know that Rydoth is
Quellen.
most likely in Thundertree and would know basically know anything about the region. So you guys kind of headed north in this direction. While you were there, you guys were ambushed Sturges early in the morning, and then before going to bed.
What became of those Sturges, mind you?
Those Sturges were single. They were
got
blown out of
pippity
the
popped.
fucking sky.
Oh,
they got
now I
pippity-popped.
recall. I do recall that.
by,
They were clapped on.
Yeah, they literally were thunderclapped.
I think that's a technical term.
Nearing Thundertree, an ogre came charging out of the Neverwinter Wood towards you all, and you guys were able to dispatch it with relative ease. Where we are right now is you guys are camped just outside of Thundertree. Fire is lit. You guys are all your bedrolls are laid out. The horses are dressed down, and because you all rented horses, if we remember. So the journey only took you guys 2 days, and you guys are kind of sitting around the fire for any camaraderie that needs to be had, or you can choose to go to sleep, and we can start for tomorrow. It's up to you guys. I didn't know if Daldrin wanted to introduce himself a little better to you guys or not.
I would like him to.
I think I could do it. Now's a good time. I feel like I've spent some time with you guys. Got to bond by taking down that ogre, and
wicked spirit
deeply impressed by the clapping, the clap on.
Well, as you should be.
Those fuckers. It's humbling. It really is.
Rightly
and,
so.
Happy that Evelyn brought me to you guys and thought me worthy to hang out. So I'm from Waterdeep, and firstborn son of my dad, and for generations we've served as we've just been really taking care of the weak and doing everything we can to serve the public. So my father was a Sith Lord of Waterdeep, and we have when I was growing up and I really wanted to be a paladin. I mean, I wanted from a young age. I was like, let's do this. All I want to do is just heal and beat shit up, and heal and beat shit up, and heal and beat shit up.
Sounds like
and
my
really
backstory.
And take care of people who just can't take care of themselves. And so every day I just entered the temple of Bahamut, deep inside the city. Learned as much as I could. Just poured myself into books and training, and time came. Took my oath of devotion, and been traveling a lot for a bit now. Just hanging out. Hanging out with Everlyn, and now I'm fortunate to be thrust into this situation with you guys. Appreciate you guys letting me tag along.
Yeah, no problem,
Nice.
We're gonna get along with our cleric friend.
Yeah.
You betcha.
Any questions for Daldrin or anything you guys want to share about yourselves or anything?
What's Bahamut all about?
Looking sweet.
Justice.
Just being a badass dragon. Just being everything
justice.
you want. Yeah.
Have you ever met him?
Is there a Neo Bahamut?
I really don't appreciate you guys,
Oh.
being
ever
real
met
dicks about my god. So I appreciate you guys didn't do that.
Oh wow.
My god could
How do
beat
you-
up your god.
Is he real?
Just we could talk about is he real? Get out of here.
Have you met him?
You don't know what I know.
You know me.
So Bahamut is definitely very real.
I want to extend.
All that being said, I appreciate all you guys being here and all that stuff. Totally
Cool,
down.
man. Let's go kill some things.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Bofer, did you have something you wanted to add?
Yep. No, I just wanted to let him know that I appreciate a fellow, what seems to be a pretty level-headed guy, a man of the faith, joining our party. It's
Dude, you made black goo come out of someone's eyes.
A man with.
You're not a man of the
Cyber
faith.
says.
There are a lot of different faiths.
I'm just gonna shift my position around the campfire and hang out with Bofer. Appreciate that, Bofer.
There you guys go.
That guy made black toothpaste come out of someone's eyeballs.
So
I say I want to
It
mention
was, hey,
that
I didn't squeeze anything out that wasn't already there, all right?
I want to say, I'm not a follower of Bahamut, but I respect everyone's choice. And I hope you don't mind that as a follower of Ogma, I really want to consecrate Cragmaw Castle because it's been defiled
Okay.
by goblins. So I hope you don't take that as an affront to your god that I want to cleanse this altar.
I won't take an affront as long as we are protecting those that need to be protected.
Yeah, damn
And those who
right.
can't find it themselves.
I'll fist bump
Like our-
that with a mage hand for sure.
High five.
all right.
All right, I high five everybody.
Nice.
Nice. That's some bonding there.
That's camaraderie.
Anything else you guys want to add, or should we take it into Thundertree the next morning?
Thundertree.
All right. So you guys settle in on your bedrolls, fall asleep, wake up in the morning. And
I'll take
you guys,
first watch because
Yeah, I was gonna say, did anybody take watch or we just died?
I'm an elf. I only need 4 hours of sleep, so I'm good with half.
You love throwing that in our face, you smug bastard. Every single goddamn
You
day.
guys are so sleepy. You're sleeping on this shit.
All right, you guys
Works
take a
me a
rest
lot of
every
sleep.
time Ras goes and does something
Yeah.
we do.
I appreciate it.
Oh, I think I
Dang.
just froze my
Oh, God.
surrender. My roll 20.
Oh,
Oh,
Did it break?
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
oh,
It was
oh.
the paste. It didn't like
What?
the paste. So you guys,
Oh.
What is happening
oh,
on my
it's the
screen?
light. That's what's happening.
Yeah, it's the light.
dynamic
Oh, is
lighting is like
oh shit,
crunchy.
is it
It's
actually
because there's
on?
like so many trees happening. Yeah, there's like trees all over the place.
Hold on. How do I disable that for this map? We don't need it. Give me 1 second. Advanced fog of war. I'm gonna turn off dynamic lighting for this because I don't think we need it.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's good. That's better.
So that shades you guys there. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I see the shade you guys see. Okay, this will be better. Because it
I
is.
can't see anything.
This is more like a square reveal. We only see the top left squares.
Okay. Okay, great. So you guys, you guys have made it to Thundertree. You were camped just outside, and now you are walking in
Keith, we can
towards
see
the village.
red circles up on one of those roofs on the right
I
side.
can't.
I
God
can't.
Damn it.
I
That's
see
all right.
like a husk of a building right there.
Right here. See up here.
Oh, because you're like one square closer.
They gone. Doesn't matter.
We as
Uh,
players saw them.
Each square
but-
is 10
players
feet
on it.
now.
Each square is 10 feet. Yeah. And I think the grid is the big squares. Yeah. So just keep that in mind. So your movements, if you're of a movement of 30, it's now 3 squares. But the way we're going to do this one, because this is such a large map and it's a lot to explore, what I want you guys to do is establish a marching order. And then basically I'll give a little history about the area just to remind you guys about Thundertree. Orlando could have told you some of this history himself too, if he.
He should probably lead us then.
I mean, that's one way to think about it. He was an infant when he was taken away, so.
Still knows more than us.
So let's establish marching order real quick.
I'm definitely last.
I'll go
I'll
second.
be in
I'll go
front.
first.
Do you want to walk alongside Bofer? Do you want to be? Because basically, what I'm going to say is like I want
Wait,
whoever's
does,
leading
does
is.
Bofer actually want to soak some damage for once?
you should want
Yeah,
to
hey,
try.
if I can't get hit, I can't soak damage,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
So just talking about the map, what I'm going to do is until you guys are in initiative, what I'm going to want the person to do is to ping where they want to go, and then I'll move one token, and then everyone just kind of follows like right in line behind it. That's how we'll do marching order, and that way you guys don't explore too far. You guys don't see anything you shouldn't see. I'll do the token moving for the
Keith?
start or for the lead person. Yep.
If you'd like, we could pre-roll initiative, and it wouldn't matter necessarily right now. It'll just come into play whenever it comes into play.
That's up to you guys. If you're
Well, I
comfortable
mean, it depends on
with
how
holding
you want to do like
Nah.
ambushes and surprise and stuff. I don't
Yeah,
know.
let's not hold an initiative for
Okay.
the entire way, just because that could be silly.
Okay.
There's one other thing that we know is that there's like an inheritance thing from that lady we saved at
Yes.
the bottom of that dungeon.
Yes, there was an herbalism shop
Yes.
that you
Herbs
guys
and
were
potions.
told by. Her name was Myrna Dendrar.
Mhm.
Told you about a family heirloom that would be in her herbalism shop.
We obviously don't know where. She didn't tell us like north side, west side, east side of town.
She just
Okay.
told you it was in her herbalism shop. So, you guys are all pretty. You took the time to talk to people inside of Phandalin before leaving. Orlando tells you a little bit. Basically, what you guys need to know is that this once was a prosperous community. It was doing really well for itself. There was woodworkers, there was trappers, woodcutters, things like that. 30 years ago, Mount Hotanau erupted, and that just devastated Thundertree. In the wake of the natural disaster, there was a plague of zombies that swept over the area, killing or driving anyone
Zombies?
by the eruption away. Most of the zombies have crumbled to dust since then. There is a strange magic permeating the area. So as you guys walked in from the north, gradually the trail becomes an old, overgrown lane winding between dilapidated buildings, choking in vines and brush. Ahead of you, in the middle of the settlement, rises a steep hill, upon which stands a stone tower with a partially collapsed roof and an adjoining cottage. A dirt road hugs the base of the hill and wends its way between old stone houses, many of which are roofless ruins with interiors open to the weather. Other buildings appear more or less intact. The whole place is eerily silent. A wooden sign is nailed to a post nearby. It reads, "Danger. Plant monsters and zombies. Turn back now."
Isn't that a phone app?
It is. So go ahead and give me, like I said, give me marching order, and let me know who you guys want to lead.
I think it's Bofer, if he wants.
We're not
Okay.
very well sorted here, but I think it is technically the right order that we want.
Okay, no, that works. Because
Get Maney out of my asshole.
We could be closer than because like we take up less space than a square.
so just some things I want to check. So like these
It'll,
buildings.
let us use the big and the small squares. By the way,
So basically, a thing to know is these ruined buildings here. I'm the green blinking. Those are ones that have been destroyed, and those walls are about 5 to 8 feet high. These are some empty roofs. There's no roof. It's debris inside, so it will be all difficult terrain. So like this one is difficult terrain. This one is difficult terrain.
Gotcha.
This one, however,
What is difficult terrain to again?
Usually half move
half
speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Is it doesn't have a combat effect?
No, purely have movement speed. These ones are intact buildings, so the walls are about 20 feet high. Standard buildings. There's doors and windows. Each of the windows they're about 2 feet wide with a 6-inch arrow slit inside of them. So that's could be used for half or full cover. I think it is, or what do they call it? 3/4 cover. 3/4 cover. So that adds a bunch to your AC if you are shooting out of those. Trees. So any of the trees you guys see, these are some trees. They're about 30, 40 feet tall, and they do provide half cover. And then any brush, which is kind of like right here, and you guys can't see, but at the edge of the map here, I think you guys can see this where I'm pinging, is
This down here we can see
more difficult terrain. Yeah, you guys can see that down there. That's difficult terrain again. So same thing, half movement speed. So basically, if you guys agree to let Bofer lead, I'm going to let you ping where you want to go. I'll drag you, and then we can discuss kind of what goes on from there.
Okay.
Sound
I've got
good?
my sword is out.
Okay. Yeah.
I think.
I've got a question.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can't see anything. I just see a black screen.
You can't see anything?
No.
Hold on. Oh,
You
Oh,
just,
refresh your browser, Simon. I had to refresh mine.
I've refreshed mine like 6 times.
you just
I think
moved
I
your
need to
token,
add-
didn't you, or did somebody move you?
I did it. I moved
Oh.
it. I think I need to add all players see light, has sight. That's what it was. Save changes?
All right, I can see my character now.
Okay.
You see
So,
some squares in the top
Should
left
I-
here?
Nope. Just
Try
see my
refresh.
character in a bunch of black.
yep, I'm working on it. Give me a second. I just got to update your settings, basically. Better?
Oh, I'm sorry, I just hit refresh like an idiot.
Nope, you're good. You're good.
Idiot.
You got one strike.
Yes, now we're good. We're back.
Okay.
We
All right.
back.
So
Okay.
the little squares are 5, the big ones are 10.
Yeah, that's a way to think about it.
Nice.
I don't know why they have the little squares, but the big ones is what you're going to snap to. I'm pretty sure.
You can snap
We
to
can
any of them.
move to
Oh,
we can move to
okay.
half squares. Yeah.
Okay. So just
Or wait,
keep
can-
Yeah.
So out of initiative order, Bofer, or if you guys want to discuss about it, where you want to go, you're
Right. That's
totally
what I was
free.
going to ask everybody. So our 2 main missions, as we know it right now, are to find that druid and to
Mhm.
find that alchemy shop.
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm looking
Anybody else
for a
have-
dragon.
Cool.
I
Keep an eye on that.
I would like to request a 10-minute ritual so that I can use detect magic.
I'm good with that
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
because we
it
know
is-
that there's magical aura here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta look.
Should I go
up what
take a piss?
No.
10 minutes.
Detect
Jeez.
You can piss next to him
So
to try and
it's-
distract.
detect magic.
30 feet
Concentrate.
from me. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's blocked by 1
Yep.
foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. So maybe
Okay.
not under some rubble piles or something, but
Yeah. Okay. I know how to work with this. Who just left?
Maney.
Maney. That's all right.
Squeeze.
No, I know how to make this work. So yeah, Dell stops all of you and says, "Hold on, I want to try something." Starts a ritual, and he says it's going to take me about 10 minutes. Starts a ritual, and you guys are able to see like a faint sheen on him, and he tells you that he can
I want
detect.
my eyes to glow.
Your eyes are glowing.
Hell
Yeah,
they
totally.
are.
And he can sense the presence of magic I just want to make sure. Yep. Any other? Okay. Yeah. I'll figure this out. I'll make it up as I go. Yeah. Okay. So you've got that
I mean,
on.
I'm in the back, so it's probably not
Yeah.
gonna be that big of a deal. But like, if something magical were in the same room as me, like I would
Yep.
probably definitely
Oh,
know
for
that.
sure. For sure. Yeah. No, that works. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yep. So
Should
and
you
you
be
said-
closer to the front then?
Nah, fuck that.
So
Can you
Keith, you've
cast that
already
ritual on me?
No, it's just personal. I'm pretty sure. Let me check here.
yeah, it's a personal. Yeah.
Keith, you've already explained like what's basically out there, right?
Yeah, targets.
For the sense you guys had a warning of a sign that there are plant monsters and there are zombies.
Okay, so
Is all you know.
could I use my divine sense to see what would be closer, or what way we should probably go
So
first?
divine sense, if I remember right, that's up to 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it will only tell you. I want to make sure if I'm doing this right. It will tell you what's near you.
Okay. Up to
So
60 feet.
if there was something within 60 feet of you, you would be aware of it. But I don't think it would it can point you in the direction. I got to just find that real quick.
Okay.
Manny just said, I just texted him. He's just restarting his computer.
Okay. Cool. Perfect. Because that can let me look this up just so I can make sure that Simon gets to play his character correctly. Because that's important. Oh. Where the fuck is Paladin? Come on, Paladin, alright? Yeah. What was it? Divine Sense. Both a devotion.
Spell or a cantrip or an ability or something.
Sources class. I don't know.
Let me look at your guy. Well, we'll wait for it because we're waiting for.
Yeah, it's probably a paladin thing. I just don't know.
It definitely is. Yeah, I'm just trying to.
It's just a pally thing. That's what pallies
You mean
do.
detect good? Are you thinking detect good and evil, or you think? No, you're thinking. Yeah, in your
Just
core.
detect good and evil is one thing I have.
No, he's thinking of. Let me.
He smells crime?
Yeah.
What if his head
Yeah.
is just one big nose? Write that
He
down.
runs around on all fours like a dog.
I think. Are you? I think you're thinking of detect good and evil, right, Simon?
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is.
I think that's what it
Yeah,
is.
it's all up.
No, divine sense. Nope. Divine sense. Registers in your senses. As an action, you can open awareness to detect such forces until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you. So basically, if you like walked in and you did that, you'd use your action, and you can do it up to your charisma modifier +1. So you could be like, I don't sense anything evil, or I do sense evil nearby. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
How often can you do that?
Once per turn. He can do it per turn.
But I mean,
Equal
we're
to
out of
one.
combat.
He literally
so-
smells crime.
Well, it's
Yeah.
1 plus his
That's what I do.
charisma modifier. So his charisma is I got a
16.
16. So, but well, no, you're
Not
modifier.
modified.
Jesus.
Is that
No,
a plus two?
His modifier is
16.
3, so he can use it 4 times if he wanted to
Okay.
as an action.
Okay.
And because you guys are out of combat, yeah, he could totally use it at any point checking through this. But he can use it 4 times total before arrest.
Nice.
Okay. So I can't use it 17 times.
No, it's not.
4 times is helpful though, dude. I mean, you could use it like
Yeah,
at this little intersection we got coming up here, or this fork
Yeah.
in the road
So-
rather.
Keith,
All right.
is it kosher? Since you told us that, like, theoretically at the beginning of the day, you told us that there are going to be like zombies and plant monsters in here.
Mhm.
If I like pick my spells now accordingly, like preparation. Of
Yeah,
spells?
yeah. I mean, because
You would have done it during
You-
the ritual.
yeah, you
Right.
guys would have done it during the ritual. You would have seen the sign. There was. You'd heard the rumors of zombies in Thundertree from others within Phandalin, so like it's not a surprise to you.
Okay.
We'll put it that way.
Yeah, sounds good.
Fuck. Well, I guess we can start the exploration, and when Manny gets back, we can.
He'll be
Yep.
in a minute. I just saw his computer turn on.
Oh, great. Okay.
You in his house?
No,
He got that. Link up.
I got the hook
You
up.
installed a cam on his
Yeah.
in his room?
I'm camming on him.
Fuck it, I'm gonna be
Camming and
That's actually
scamming.
the one that restarted his computer.
Yeah. I had to buy time for the ritual, guys. I mean,
Yep.
come on.
Have I told you guys how I did that to Buckner?
No.
When we lived together, he was drunk as shit on a weekday playing League with Paul downstairs. And he was being so fucking loud. I had to ask him to be quiet twice. And instead of asking him a third time, I just logged into the router and disabled it. I literally remote nuked my Wi-Fi. Like I cut myself off the internet too. And I could hear him down there like unplugging it, plugging it back in. Because all the lights would have still been on. I just disabled the adapter. I didn't tell him about that for months though.
I thought you were gonna say I never told him about that.
Not the next day. The next day he was like, "Yeah, man, the internet just stopped working." I don't know. I was like, "Oh, it's working now."
That's funny.
He knows no, though.
I might need to reload to. There we go. Because I lost my chat.
Oh yeah, I guess I should put that back on because you guys are gonna roll a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Simon's
assuming
got
you guys wanna keep
martial
waiting
and
for me.
simple weapon proficiency. So impressive.
His character is like my dream paladin. It's all about protecting. It's fucking
Nice.
First of all, this character is my dream. Period.
Seriously?
You're a pally at heart.
No, dude, this is like when I first was thinking about this, I was like, I hope I'm just like some fucking just protector badass dude.
Nice,
This
dude.
is
Nailed it.
perfect.
I think Simon and I are
Keith fully crushed this.
Good man.
I'm a different kind of protector. I kill threats.
Offense is the
Kill them
best
before they
defense
can
kind of
hurt.
protector.
Yeah. Defense is the best defense.
And it's
Your
funny, I
offense
end
is
up
the best
soaking the
offense.
most damage too somehow. It's funny how that works. It's like I'm doing two people's job.
Yeah, I know, right? You can get them off. It's not like it's a challenge for you to soak that
Well,
much damage.
Let's just say when danger's around, I run toward it while you yell at it.
So one action dictates your entire history. Is that what you're saying?
Something like that. I just seem to always find myself on the front lines alone.
Yeah, because I'm not.
Prove me wrong, Diver. This is a call for help. That's
The
what this
difference
is.
between being a hero and a dumbass. That's all I'm gonna
This is
say.
a cry for help.
Yeah, you'll be crying.
All
for
I
a
know
healing,
is that
fucker.
when I die, they'll tell stories of me.
Yeah, because I won't heal you.
They won't remember your name.
I'll make sure that they don't remember your name while I'm alive.
There's a lot of animosity between you guys, and you should just go turn back to back and just kind of think about what you guys are doing while Dell's eyes are glowing.
Is there oh, okay.
I think
I would-
Matt's here.
No, he should be joining soon. He's
Yeah.
in Roll20. He'll be in this here soon in Discord.
I think Manny like cashes gigs of porn, so it takes a while for that.
He should put that on. He should put that on.
90% of his physical RAM is
Yeah.
just.
Gotta have it loaded into RAM.
Great.
It's volatile, but it's
Porn.
fucking fast.
Random access porn.
Man,
He just has a button built into his desktop that says "random porn."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But okay, to get back into the game, so I want to like look up from doing this ritual with my glowing eyes, and you know they don't fucking know what I can and can't see, so I'm gonna, and I want to kind of continue this, this like holier than thou, and kind of like
I want to take my hands and cover my junk because I think he's got X-ray vision.
well, we all know that I do have that, but I want to.
You're talking about the player or the character?
the
The
play.
X-ray vision.
Both.
I want to.
I see Bo for covering his junk, and I also want to do the same.
Oh, I guess
I feel like he's onto something.
I guess I
Kind
don't-
of squint.
I guess
It's
Dell
weird.
doesn't know that you can detect good and evil, right? He hasn't
Yeah,
seen
correct.
that yet.
Yeah.
You know that he's a paladin.
Yeah, I was
You know
I was
that-
gonna throw some instruction his way. He knows better than I do.
He's been training since a very young age to get where he is. So just yeah, so you do see though Orlando's sword glowing in his hands.
Growing in his hands.
Yeah, it is.
Glowing in his hands.
Freudian.
His boots have a green glow to them. Your staff, the glass staff, has a powerful aura emanating
There
off
he
of
is.
it. So
Hey.
dude, your spell is definitely working.
Nice.
Did you get a fucking Windows update? What the hell?
Dude, I need to get a new computer.
All right,
Let's
You're
do
probably
the damn
wait.
thing.
we've been waiting on you. No big deal. No, I didn't mean it like that. I mean like literally nobody's moved. Oh, I do need.
You shouldn't
to
have. You should have
update.
kept going. You could have caught me up easy.
I do need to add some stuff real quick to, just for my benefit, to Daldrin's character sheet. T28. Okay. Okay. Cool. So wait, why doesn't it show your health bar? Why aren't these entering? Oh. There we go. What the fuck? Show nameplate. Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
He's got
Sorry.
weird settings because he's a token.
Yeah. Should be better. There we go. Whatever.
He's our token paladin.
Yeah.
Beaufort,
I want to.
Orlando's black.
So I want to go down here and explore these buildings first.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
we never
okay.
discussed that, did we?
No.
What do you mean, you?
Kudos to you guys for not seeing color.
Yeah. This whole time, yeah.
This whole
Alright.
time.
So Beaufort moves you guys down this way. God, your tokens are entirely too big. Is there a way to shrink them?
That's what she said.
Yeah, there we go.
You can shrink our. Oh,
Hey.
yeah, that's the way to do it, dude.
Oh, tiny dwarf.
So now we're back to like normal square and stuff.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, I guess it would be, wouldn't it?
Sweet.
Just keep me big. I'm
I'm feeling brave.
All right. So fall in line with Beaufort, everyone. Roughly in your marching order.
I thought you were gonna move us.
I was, but there's.
I'm not trying to play per se.
So, moving up to these cottages, you see a cowering shadow of an oak tree is a crumbled stone cottage with no roof. There's some rampant amount of weeds here. Specifically
mainly
this one
smokes
here.
them.
As we talked about, this is a dilapidated building. It's a destroyed building. It's ruined. That's the word I wanted. So 5 to 8 foot walls. Beaufort can't see over them. Orlando can see over parts of it. But
I want to jump up and down and see if I can see over it.
Should we bring in the metal detector, aka Dell? What the fuck?
Nope.
Oh, what the hell was
Here's
that?
Brass back.
What's that? Brass was going like in and out, in and out, in and out.
Yeah.
That's what happened to mine. We're thinking it's like a virus.
Nah.
I think it's just the servers hiccuping probably.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
a virus video.
All right, see ya.
I was gonna say, should we bring in the metal detector, Dell?
Yeah, you can. It's up to you guys. Sorry.
Beaufort, is the coast clear?
Beaufort's gone.
Oh yeah, Beaufort is gone.
Yeah, diver drop too.
I can tell you as far as he would know. I don't want to like keep talking you guys through it, without him. You know what I mean?
Well, what does he see?
He sees just this building covered in shadow from an old tree. There's just a bunch of weeds strewn about, but that's all. That's all he sees. It just looks like a ruined building with a forking path on it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just I'll pass.
go.
I'll just pass through and kind of do like pretending
Yeah.
like I'm a blind old man because I got this mage vision.
So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna say you were walking behind him,
Yeah.
and in doing so, you notice sorry, I gotta go to the right layer. You are able to sense, you're able to see the outline of two creatures, we'll say.
Oh shit!
You can't tell what they are, but you can tell that they are magical in origin.
Can I tell their size?
They're small. Hold on, let me grab my dog. The fucking wind.
Yeah, dude, my dog hates the wind too.
Right. So, what's the distance of these hexes here?
Each one is 5 feet.
Okay.
So they are small creatures, size. And
Like how small? Like a squirrel?
No, squirrels are tiny,
larger
I
than a squirrel.
believe.
Yeah,
Like a marmot?
think like a raccoon.
It is a
Like a-
marmot. It's a magical marmot.
A big raccoon or a small raccoon?
I
or
knew
a
it.
regular raccoon.
Are we talking like a bear-sized raccoon?
There's some raccoons that are as big as like dogs.
I'm not talking no.
What about a banana
Okay.
for scale?
It would be like 5 bananas
Okay.
by
Oh,
5 bananas.
not
Like,
like
stacked on top of each
By
other? Or
weight,
like just
length, girth?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Circumference.
I let the guys know about the 5 bananas.
Hey, there's 5 bananas in there. One for each of us.
Perfect.
No, but I will. So you're talking about these two, yes?
Yeah, so you can see their outlines. You can alert them that they're there. You're able to get the sense they almost look like plants, but they're not. They don't seem to be aggressive. You guys have moved up towards them. Don't seem to be doing anything towards you.
Yeah, we know
Can
this
we-
game though.
Can we easily pass by them?
Well,
We
this
want
one,
to take
this
our
one is
tent
off on off the
and try and
path.
skewer them
I mean-
together.
It's the size of a banana. I could just step over it.
It's the size of 5 bananas.
5.
Oh well.
You think you can just leap over 5 bananas?
Can I hang on? I'm gonna look at my dexterity. Nope, I can't.
You slip on a banana peel and fall.
No, they were eating bananas.
So, yeah, Del, you've pointed these out. They don't appear to be doing anything. You're just getting this,
I just
you know,
He tells us about him, like in full detail.
we see some 5 banana tall plant magic.
Oh, so it is. They are right. Okay.
when I have detect magic, does it like replace my vision or is it augment my vision?
It augments your vision. You're not like blind.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well-
you're able to see where you're going.
I think I want to investigate this nearby plant here. I want to do a nature roll on it. I want to investigate it a little bit. Actually, well, I have a
Yeah.
higher investigation than I do nature. Yeah, I'll do nature. I think that's more apropos.
No, I like this.
Appropriate.
Del is seeking wisdom.
Yeah.
Can't I like sense if these guys are baddies or not?
If you use detect good and evil, you might be able to.
You have
but
to use, yeah.
I mean,
Yours isn't like a constant thing.
Well, yeah, but I can use that though, right?
Either way,
If you
yeah,
want.
you could. But either way, we're gonna play this out with this roll of 7. So
Okay.
Del snuck forward and got very close to. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Sorry, hold on. Got very close to this aura that he was seeing. He looks down and it looks amongst the shrubs, and he sees what looks like basically a plant without, like a dead shrub, like a shrub without leaves, and just before he has time to react, or before it attacks, he screams out, "It's a twig blight!" And
Twig blight!
So a twig blight. So
Guys, it's
go
a
ahead
twig
and
blight.
roll.
Can I get a
Go ahead and
picture of
roll.
a twig blight?
Yeah, we can actually, because they're kind of cute. That
Make sure to select your character before you roll.
We roll an initiative.
Show to players. Show to everyone. Oh, I got to clear initiative real quick. Sorry.
Oh, it's a little
It's a twig blight.
wigwam.
It's a little.
It's a fucking barkback is the real
It's a
problem here.
Annie's gonna
It's a
lose
Groot.
it.
It's a Groot. It's a definitely.
Yeah,
a Groot.
I get it. It's 5 bananas.
Yeah.
Banana for
Oh, how you like
banana for the head, 2 bananas as arms.
Jesus.
Yeah, I get it. I'm there.
It's a fucking initiative.
Sex.
Mm-hmm.
Initiative. Okay. You guys are a 12. So the twig blight in front of Del sprung to life. But
And to be
Del,
clear,
you-
do I recognize this other one as it must also be? Do I
it must also,
assume that it
you're-
must also be a twig blight?
You're pretty clear that it is also.
We just
There
lost Simon.
goes.
Who did you
The
say?
virus.
Damn it.
The virus. It's getting all of us. See, it's making the
What did
rotations.
you guys do, man?
It's Discord, man.
These crazy Discord viruses.
He rolled I'm gonna say he got a 5 on his initiative. Oh no, because his plus is.
That's really.
Oh, his dex. So the funny.
There it is. He
There he
rolled.
goes.
There he goes. He's got it.
He's here
Alright.
in spirit.
And player goes before one. All right.
Hey.
Hey,
All right. So
I forgot to roll initiative. I just did.
Nope, you got it.
You
You're
got
good.
it, you're good.
I already put you in order. Oop.
Got the wrong
So
one.
the twig blight springs to life, but Del, you were well aware of its presence, so you're not surprised. So you get to go first.
Balls, yeah. I want to.
Bet these fuckers are weak to fire.
Yeah, you better believe it. I want to step back as like a. I know we don't do shifts, but disengage action, I guess. And then I think a good spell here would be Chromatic Orb with fire damage.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna try here.
Okay.
Let's see here. Yep, I'm gonna do this at level 1.
So you were a little surprised that it sprung to life on you.
Bye,
And,
Simon.
stepping back, the orb shoots awry from your hand, skipping in the dirt and bouncing over the twig blight, leaving a charred little piece of grass in front of it, but blinking, falling behind it.
I rolled so good on the damage too, dude.
You
Yep.
did.
776. That's incredible.
That's your turn.
I'm gonna go just smoke that one. Just the
Roll
usual
it up and smoke.
double slide on the knee death.
These do have Achilles tendons, yes.
They are all tendon.
Do they
Uh,
bleed?
They're all.
So how does so your first roll? Okay, so your second roll.
I'd fuck them
so
both
you,
up.
so you miss with the first.
Do I though?
It was a
Yeah,
feint.
you definitely. Yeah,
was a
it was
feint.
a feint. But the swirling motion, you twirl through with your offhand weapon, and yeah, you slice this twig blight in half, killing it.
Sexual
Oh,
and
nice.
violent.
Nice.
Where's he now?
He would be like he rolled, like slid into the place, slicing the
Yep.
little tree
Yep.
spray.
You know how I do it, Pepper.
Okay, Daldrin, would you like to
I'm-
throw another javelin?
I mean, I'm very accurate, but I'm gonna take out my.
But you're not
long-
precise.
True. I'm gonna take out my longsword and
You can't
go.
get. What's your movement?
He will say he was close enough that you guys
Alright.
were. Yeah, you guys were all
Oh,
pretty
wait.
clustered. You know, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Did you guys
can
just get
to that one.
that Discord notification?
I did not.
No.
Oh, my Discord.
What did it say?
No,
It
I'm
says
good.
one other server is unavailable due to a temporary outage.
It must be something that Minnesota boys are routing through.
Oh,
None-
yeah. That
Oh, I guess Diber had a problem.
Oh, there goes Pepper.
Oh my god, no fucking way. No fucking way.
The machine.
Part of me thinks that he did
coming
it on
for us.
purpose.
Pepper, are you there?
Part of me
He
thinks
definitely-
like hopes he did that on purpose.
Yeah.
he definitely got the boot.
That's
Das
hilarious.
Yeah, it says he's still talking.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was me leaving. Nope.
Oh.
God.
Bye,
It
Maney.
was me.
Okay, well, anyways, it's
Daldrin, your turn. Feel free
Yeah.
to charge up on this.
Yeah,
blight.
I'm charging up. I'm taking my longsword out. I'm going full Link style, like just swirling it around to
Yeah.
take care of these baddies.
I like it. So in your you know what to do. In your character sheet, you can just click your longsword, and it should roll the attack roll.
Well, I can adjust the name of it. Oh, there it is. Never
Uh,
mind. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Is it?
if you just click on
Two-hand.
it, it should
Yeah, you just click on it. Yeah,
it should roll
it
it.
should do the roll.
Nice.
Did it do it?
Yeah.
I was.
Rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1. Did you really?
Yeah.
He did. So
I rolled
excited.
Damn it.
excited. Well, no, you rolled a natural 1. So if you hover
Oh.
over it, you can see the
Oh,
math.
goddamn
So in D&D, a natural 1 is an automatic miss, no matter what.
Sick.
So
It's embarrassing.
you're like, I got this, and go running in with your longsword and swipe down and just clang against the
Bye, Pepper.
rubble of the building.
That was
Just,
Simon.
God.
just Simon.
Are you
Jesus, they're dropping like flies.
boys?
Do we have a contingency for voice comms here?
What
We could
we
use
do?
the Roll20 voice stuff.
We could do a call on
yeah, we
Google
could.
Hangouts.
Yeah.
No, we could just everybody can just turn their voice on Roll20.
How do that?
I'm gonna mute myself in
It's in
Discord
sync.
here for a second.
Yep, same.
Can you guys hear me in here? Hello? Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we
Okay.
have to do
Hey,
Discord
that's me.
because nobody's responding to me in the Roll20.
Yeah, I tried
Well-
to turn on hear receive voice, but it would we would need to reconnect or re-log or something.
We can do a Google Hangouts
I'm
call.
still muted here. Well, no, if we do a Google Hangout, it'll ping everyone.
Oh.
Hello?
So
There he
I think
is.
we're good.
Yeah.
Alright, we're all back.
we're all
good
back.
for the moment.
Okay,
Pepper's
Okay.
echoing now.
What?
it's me. Hold on, I gotta disable Roll20 audio again.
Why'd Manny go again?
What?
He just rolled for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh.
Keith,
Yes, sir.
you cut out right when you said you grabbed your sword and then
Oh yeah.
Discord
So
bump
you slid, or you came running in, charging in, sword drawn, and in swinging your sword down, you just clanged against the fallen building wall next to you.
that's cool.
Totally
fine.
missing. Yeah,
But
not
we don't
damaging
make
your
fun
sword
of you
level.
yet.
No worries. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right.
I hate that
Uh,
wall anyway.
Yeah.
So
Stupid
with
wall.
that in mind, we'll put you where you should be. You were right there. The twig blight is gonna try and attack you. So it will use its claws, and it will roll a 12 against AC. That's definitely not enough. So these little wooden twig claws like scratch against your breastplate and just do nothing. You
Let's see.
just brush them off.
Ha ha ha. What a joke.
Can I even get to it, or is...
Yeah, we'll say we did this number.
All right.
Did my breastplate hurt it?
Uh,
Did he hurt his hand?
you don't have an aggressive breastplate.
How tall is this thing?
It's
5
a small
bananas.
plant. 5 bananas tall.
Like
Roughly-
how? Like 5 bananas tall? Okay.
Well, no, like 3 bananas tall, but like 2 bananas wide.
All right. I walk up to this thing and I fucking ram my sword down through its head and skewer it to the earth with it
Okay.
still standing upright.
Classic skewer
What if it
situation.
was
Yeah. So you go to skewer and just like stab the ground right next to it, and it kind
Nice.
of
Oh god, there's one behind me.
Is this real or is that?
Where did that come from?
Yeah, where did that come from?
I think it was under my token.
It might have been, but
I was
there-
covering it like
Have you
this.
been a pile of these fucking things this entire time?
I always
right.
thought he looked like a banana. I, just
I
wasn't
must have
sure.
pooped it out.
That's funny.
And a lot of fiber in your diet.
No, that one was definitely there. He just happened to put his token there. So there's
Oh,
actually
shit.
a second that I forgot about. No worries. Life is good. We'll just keep rolling. So you attempted to stab down into the one next to you, but you completely missed. So rolling back to Bofer's turn, you're now aware of a blight that has been behind you
Ha!
the whole time.
Turn around and reflexively try and hit it with my hammer.
Okay. Jesus Christ, you guys, this is hilarious.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
We'll get 'em. We're warming up. We're warming up.
Your hammer swings through, breaking branches and the brush around it, but the blight is
Yeah, you like that? Those are your friends.
So it will go back to Dell's turn.
Okay, I'm just going to Ray of Frost this thing. It's tiny.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of it.
Yeah, you.
You goddamn
Wow.
right.
Wow.
This one here, or the one in the doorway.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
no.
I meant to do the one that is in my
Yeah.
face now.
You turn and finger down, just
Mhm.
freeze this thing. It instantly freezes and shatters into a million pieces.
A million little pieces. That's gonna be the name of our adventure.
My
memoir.
token, make sure there aren't any fucking hidden
Yeah,
twig monsters.
No more hidden twigs.
Okay.
All right, it's your turn.
Maney?
He's still
He's-
muted. I don't
he's
think
muted.
he realizes.
Oh,
Manny.
Is there anyone left to kill?
there's
There he
the
is.
one right here.
One at the bottom right.
I stab him. I go in, 2 swords blazing, slide on my knees,
Commentary.
and I fucking stab him.
Like I'm there. Hey, Maney's on fire.
You
Nice.
double cleave and just
Save us, Manny.
again tinder made from the.
Is there blood from these things? Can it spray all over Maney? Does he get like twig dust?
No, I get the glass and I put in my pants.
The glass.
glass.
Sap spurts out of it. Out
Yeah,
of its
little
arm.
sap. Yeah, gooey sap.
Oh, it sucks when that shit gets on you.
Yeah, sort of just sticky
Sticky.
leaves and brambles. So yes, you guys kill all the blights in the area.
They were
Yeah.
too small for us to hit. That was the problem.
That's
We
the
need
problem.
big baddies.
All right, so out of combat.
Yeah,
again.
I'm used to ogres
Yeah.
charging in a
Out of
great
combat.
distance.
Bofer, you are free to
Alright,
take your
go stand
movements.
here and peer inside this building and see what I can do to
And-
investigate this building.
I'll
Yes,
follow
you
closely
see.
behind.
You see a good chunk of rubble. You
See a big fucking one.
There, well,
A
you don't see the
mysterious
one.
one lays on the ground.
Back to the GM.
I don't trust that one.
What could it mean? You see nothing else inside. It's just a bunch of rubble and
Okay,
I
so
don't
it's not
detect- I
worth.
don't detect
It's not
any
worth like
magic in there.
like investigating further.
nah.
Okay.
I'll just save your time and say no.
I don't detect any magic in there.
No,
I just
magic
poked my head in
detected
there real quick just to make sure.
Yeah, it's a clear.
Okay.
So we're
We're
gonna
all
say
clear
that
over
that
here, guys.
we're gonna say that combat took about a minute. You know, we went through a couple rounds,
Mhm.
so we'll say that was about 1 minute. So there's about 9 minutes left on Dell's detect magic spell.
The way
Cool.
rituals work, I mean, we can always just take 10.
Right,
soon as
10
it
minutes.
runs
and
out.
you're good.
Does
Do you
use
need
a spell
materials for it?
Depending on how the DM wants to do it, I don't really
slot? Yeah.
Are there-
worry about
are there, like-
materials.
Are there commercial breaks that we can like at least just watch?
Okay, Bofer. So where do you want to take the group
Right.
next? Go ahead and give me pings.
Go to the other building here and stick my head in again. See if we see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So Orlando or Dell, I'm sorry. Do you move? You move in?
Yeah, I just
well.
I'm like big Beaufort
Stand between.
copycat. I just I stomp behind him, and when he pokes his head in, he's like, "It's all clear." I just poke my head in, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, it's all
So-
clear." I say so.
So through the wall, you see a shimmering aura, and
Oh.
again, it looks shrub-like to you. So
More of these
Come
little
on.
fucks.
It's the mom and dad.
Okay, well I let these guys know.
okay.
On the other side of this wall over here, on the other side of this building, under the tree, right? That's a tree.
Yeah. You wouldn't
Okay.
go. Yeah, you would be able to see that through the rubble. There's a 30-foot tree hanging out there.
I think there's another dryad.
Right,
It's a
Dad.
twig bite.
All right.
Bark back?
Yeah,
Bark back.
All right.
fucking
Go
barks.
ahead
You,
and ping where you want to go, Bofer.
Circle. I want to like circle around and,
This
and
is-
go investigate it.
This
like
is
peek
rough
around the
terrain,
corner.
right? Well, it doesn't really matter for the moment, but
This
we're-
wouldn't be. No,
is-
this is here. Sorry, this is
Oh,
here.
I see it. The darker stuff.
This is the darker is
I think when
more
you
shrubs.
first explained it, we didn't have the color, but
Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah,
I
so
want
if
to,
you move yourself to about here,
Yeah.
totally.
Like, peek around the corner. You might want to clear the top right. There's stuff that's starting to appear.
God damn it. Well, that's okay.
Well, we're seeing what we're supposed to see.
Yeah,
I can see
That's
more
a
than
long
60 feet in real life.
yeah, that's a long ass vision to see. It's up a hill and through cover, but no
What?
biggie.
Want
So
to
Dell-
like ask
Thank
Dell
you.
to peek around the
Yep.
corner and see if he sees any more of them.
Yeah, no. So these two lit up again, and then he also sees a third here.
inside
one-
this,
one and
or on the
two.
other side of the wall.
So you see some here. These are the two that you had sensed through the wall. You get the sense of a third one here.
I think it's inside the building over here. Is that what
Yeah.
you're thinking?
Yeah, that would be inside the building. It looks like.
Okay.
But again, it's rubble. It's fallen walls. Moving closer, you realize that you are some ruined at what looks like ruined side-by-side cottages. They might have been home of a prosperous shopkeepers or well-off farmers in their time. The remains are collapsed walls and piles of debris. Several young trees have grown up in the midst of the ruins. So, like this one here that has grown up in the building.
King.
So these look like some pretty nice cottages. These don't look as ramshackle as the others, or as the first one you guys explored.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
So do we like? Do
Probably
people
worth-
live here? Do we kill somebody's like pets?
We don't do
No,
that
anything
anymore.
Thundertree has been
Yeah,
abandoned.
we learned our
Just making sure.
All right, so feel free to
I think I'd rather clear this out and see what we can see in this third building here.
yeah, so you want to just kind of charge at.
Yeah, I'm gonna run in and see if I can
So let me
catch these guys unawares.
just kind of
Catch them unawares.
Unaware.
We catch him in a crossfire. Send him back to Kingdom Come.
we'll do this.
Oh boy, it's more of these.
Yes.
Buffer, no.
So charging in, go ahead and roll for initiative. Oh, I gotta go to the right layer. And turn.
Jeez.
15. Wow, a 2.
Doing great.
Nailed it.
I'm rolling initiative here. Is that right?
Yep.
I think
Initiative.
Where's my sheet? Yeah, right.
Etch, go ahead. Oh, is Manny there?
Yeah.
Roll your initiative. Just so I can see the order. Alright. So the blights in front of you heard the commotion. Are you on top of? I think you're on top of. Yeah, you're on top of it. Put you here. Oh no, you can go there. Go ahead and put yourselves, guys, where you would have been positioned behind Bofer as he was leading you around, real quick, just so we get like rough placement for movements.
Manny?
Oh, Jesus. So these blights were aware of the combat that was happening in the building right next to them, so they are going to go first. So the first blight is going to actually rush
like
the dwarf.
sentient. Like, could they talk theoretically? I'm just curious.
No, they are. They're just plant. It's almost like they're animated plants.
There's mean plants.
Yeah, little fey. They might be fey. I don't know actually where they. Let's see. What does it say in bio and info?
Are they minions?
It's
They're
not
just
super
small.
important. I'm
They're a
just
small,
curious.
leafless walking plant, and they hide themselves by rooting among ordinary.
They're like
plants.
Groot.
They're
They're like
barkbacks.
roots, yeah. So that one's gonna roll not well enough. This one's gonna climb out, and he's gonna come up here, and he's gonna attack the halfling. Jesus, he sucks at rolling too. This one rolls up, gets a little closer. He's gonna attack the dwarf that was charging at them. Wow, he rolls a 1, so that's fucking sucks. And then these two, what's their movement? Oh god, they've only got a 20 feet. So these two are going to start running up to their buddies. So that is it for the blights. So it'll be Bofer, your turn.
I want to hit the one that's in front of me here with my hammer.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it probably was.
Nailed it.
No, this little blight looks like it blows
That's
in
probably
the,
under there, but he probably pulled it
dodges
out.
your hammer. Orlando.
I'm gonna slide. Wait, can I slide over to here?
Yeah,
Like
you
I
can.
go one,
Yep.
boom,
Wow,
here.
that works.
Jump over Maney.
Start
Just
by
step over.
great sorting the outer one.
Okay.
I swing my mighty sword and I smoke show that motherfucker.
Oh my
That 20.
So is Cleve gonna come into play
Uh,
here then?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I get to
Oh,
swing
yeah.
again.
So you swing through, chopping the one in half. The other blight turns in the same direction. You chop 2 in half. You just
Jeez.
turning both of these
Jesus
into tinder.
Christ.
Pepper,
I'm
they,
very
they clearly have families.
I'm very impressed.
That was very
You
clever
just,
of
you just said they didn't. Wait, so
I didn't
did
say
you
it.
like just give me the bonus action or whatever?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
giving you the you were such a powerful swing through, and these guys
Okay.
are so little that you just cleaved through 2 of them.
All right, so I won't
chopping
go
them down. turning
Sap
them into
sprays
tinder.
all
Yep.
over me.
Yeah. That's how you like to do it.
It's gonna be so
I like to
sticky
get 'em.
with sap.
So sticky.
I'm impressed and very jealous at
So,
the same time.
because these 2 are behind this large tree, they're in 3/4 cover, meaning they get +2 to their AC. But this one here is right out in the open at this point.
Gotcha.
And these guys are small, so they could hide behind a tree trunk. It makes sense. Del, your turn.
I still have my finger guns out. I'm gonna do a classic. Dell will do a classic
What's that
Ray
go?
of Frost.
He's got it. Yeah.
I rejoined on roll 20. That's my bad. Ray of Friggity Frost.
Friggity Frost.
Yeah, you raise your hand, go to fire, and again, looking like it's blowing in the wind. The blight dodges out of the way.
You guys, they're enchanted by the wind.
Oh God! I attack the wind.
It's your turn.
They have the ability to make my Rays of Frost not hit.
This time, I'm just gonna go do my usual attack.
What? Switching it up.
This time.
Oh, you're gonna dive past him.
Well,
I want to go
that's where
get
the
sneak
Achilles
attack on him
is.
from behind.
You don't have to attack him behind. I'm next to him.
Just-
He's so good.
Well,
But this is
this is long term, Diver. I'm not. This isn't just about this attack.
Gotcha.
It's about my next 3.
Manny's 10 moves ahead against
nice, mains.
He's seeing all the numbers, seeing all the lines.
And I get sneak attack.
Yeah, running through, sliding, missing with your first sword, but again on your follow through as you whirl
As
around
usual.
on your knee pads, cut down the blight in front of you, or the blight in front of Dell.
Mhm.
No, that Bofer.
Yep, but you are now
That's how you do it.
Nice work.
to oh shoot, 2 blights,
In
behind
yo
the tree,
shit.
and they will be after.
And I'd like to use my what's my ability? My
Cunning action.
Cunning.
action.
Yep.
To move on top of him.
No, can't do that. Can't end your spell, or can't end your movement.
Nice
'Cause you're
try.
you're also small, I think, technically, so I don't, you can't occupy the square, the same square.
Then I'll slide back.
Okay. Simon's asking me to hang on a sec. Jeez.
Classic Simon.
Classic.
Simone and Pumbaa.
Made us wait 2 minutes before. This is just. This is his MO now. His modus operandi.
Oppa what?
Operandi.
Cymac is typing. Cymac's not typing anymore.
2 minutes, Turkish.
5-minute
It
darkies.
was 2 minutes, 5 minutes ago.
Kristen and I are on a real Jason Statham kick right now.
We just watched Italian Job last night.
We watched The Mechanic last night.
You guys there?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No
Okay.
problem.
Should be.
Obviously
So-
missing the most important one, the transporter.
I proposed
So
it.
you're up, bud.
My turn, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna swoop right in front of Dell
Mm.
and go right beside Bofer. And I'm gonna take out. Well, these guys are not that big, so maybe a javelin's not the right thing to do. Nah, fuck it. Take out this javelin. I want to send a message to this little shitbird and anybody else around.
Fucking
And I
pin
throw
that
it
asshole to the wall.
Right.
What do you say when you
Yeah.
throw it?
Say, get fucked.
I say,
Get fucked!
I say get fucked, but with like 6 U's, like epic U's.
Oh yeah.
I know about that.
Ooh.
So you
Damn it.
struck this javelin, and the blight just dodges behind the tree, and it
Laughs
whistles
at you.
through the leaves, and it actually pins against this wall here.
Cackles like a twig blight would.
Yeah, do you hear the crackling
Fucking
of
bark
branches?
bats.
The crackling of branches, and it sounds like laughter.
I'd like to roll for competence on the next turn. This is not going well.
So it'll be the blight's turn next, so they're gonna move up,
We're just getting the bad rolls out of the way.
and they're both going to attack the halfling that had cut their friend in half right in front of them.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Yeah, so that's gonna.
Oh, what a
Why has
shot!
it got to be attack the halfling? Why can't it just be that guy?
Harsh.
So that's a 22 against AC. That's definitely enough. So that's 3 hit points
Might
of
be
damage.
enough.
3 points of damage,
Please.
and then
Please.
the second one misses.
Yeah, yeah.
So these blights are right up in front of you guys. Bofer, your turn.
Let's see. I probably can't move from like through here to here.
You can pass through
You could. Yep.
a
You
willing
can pass through a
ally's.
friendly. Yeah, and you don't leave their danger space, so you are
Okay.
free to do that.
All right, then I want to do that, and
I'm gonna make it free to do that. These are fucking tiny things.
yeah, and I want to attack this one with my hammer.
Yeah, so you'll have advantage because you guys are flanking the fuck out of it.
Flank the fuck out of it. Hey,
Squash it.
You
Nice.
squash it, and it is crumpled into little, like a pile, and it like springs up. You know, like when you would step on a blade of grass,
Uh-huh.
and you break it, but it does bounce back up. So this thing kind of like springs back up a little bit.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's a durable little fucker.
Orlando, your turn.
They're both still alive.
They're both still alive. The one that Bofer just smashed. I mean, it's crumpled looking. You know, it's got broken branches all over its little body. And
That's this one.
yeah,
That one, the other one has not been
the
hit.
other
yet.
one is okay. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and. It says here. I'm gonna walk up to this one and I'm just gonna fucking stomp it with my foot.
Yeah.
What do I roll for that?
Go ahead and roll a strength check for me.
Strength.
Yep.
A strong foot
Just
stomp.
straight up strength.
Strong foot's down.
Advantage though, right?
Yep. It does have an advantage. Yes. So you.
Does?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
flanked.
because we're flanking it.
Yeah. So you.
Nice.
Snap
You
these
think?
twigs
Wait,
in
did I
half.
did I put my boot on when I got up this morning? Turns out you did.
You just crumple this thing and it just breaks into, you know, a bunch of tinder, as I've been describing.
Nice. That tinder sprays all over me.
It does.
I'll do a little somersault action, ray of frost,
Assault, jump.
All right.
somersault shift. Oops, I went to the wrong thing here.
You doing a combat roll into finger guns?
Oh yeah.
Works
Combat
like a
roll.
charm.
I don't respect this
Ray of
enemy,
frost,
so
yeah.
I'm willing to goof around.
Shatters into a billion pieces.
Nice.
And then of
Killing
course
the
I do
plates.
the penultimate, just blow the
And you holster 'em?
frost. Yep.
Nice.
All right. So out of combat, you guys have defeated all the blights again, and you are now free to.
Okay. I want to ask Dell if
Oh.
he sees anything basically in this house.
I over dramatically like put my hands to the ruined walls,
Wah, 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 wah,
and
wah,
I act like I'm listening to them.
He sees nothing through the walls. And you
I
guys
think
hear
we're all
nothing.
clear, Bofer.
Yeah, pretty clear.
All right, I want to walk down to this doorway and look inside.
You guys can investigate both homes. Feel free to walk
There's
through.
stuff to the south if you want
I'm
to
telling
clear
you,
it.
there's.
There's a token. So.
That's okay.
Okay.
There is no combat. Nothing to combat here. You guys are free to investigate. So go ahead and roll me perception checks. Everyone, go ahead and just fuck it. All of your perception. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Daibu found it. So
But I might find it more. Damn it, I do not find it more.
blinded by magic.
Yeah.
Simon rolls 5 and 5. That's awesome.
It's not
nothing
going well for me right now. It's not a good first outing.
Exploring these ruins. Well, I did We did say in your bio this is your first actual adventure out on your
True.
own,
True.
without Haverland. You find.
Well, first of all, I was going to keep that a secret. I didn't want these guys to know.
Shit, my bad. That's my fault.
Your
You're an
first
adventure virgin?
You're an adventure virgin?
Look, you guys, come on. Like,
I mean,
I've read all about the adventures. I just haven't,
it makes sense now that we see.
I haven't
your
I
got-
roles.
stole one of my dad's
Gotten to it
adventure
yet.
mags.
You smash shit with Haverland.
I mean, I've adventured on a tree before. Like
I've lived through a
practiced.
lot of visions of adventures and different types of adventures, and I have an eclectic mix of adventure visions. But I haven't done it yet.
Just not the real deal.
Extensively trained as a paladin.
I'm waiting for the right adventure.
The right adventure, guys. You find among the roots there was some flagstone that kind of popped up, and underneath it is a chest, and inside of that chest has 700 copper, 160 silver, and 90 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Put that in chat and we'll divvy it up later. Does that sound fair to everybody?
Totally.
Yep.
Yeah.
700 copper, 160 silver, 90 gold.
Okay.
Cool.
We'll do the math
Sick.
later.
There you go.
No.
All right. Yeah, so you guys have made your way through. You've checked out those buildings there.
Okay.
In front of you, you see a house that appears to be in better condition than the ruined and dilapidated structures nearby. You can see that these doors are reinforced with heavy iron bands, and there are thick shutters protecting the windows.
Okay.
Wait, this thing or this thing?
This thing.
This thing.
What's this thing?
This is the map legend. Well, I wonder if I can do. Can I do?
It's a legendary area, you guys.
Ooh.
I kind of want to
The
get into
area
there.
of
There
legend.
we go.
I feel like
This
if
is
we
the
walk
same
over here, we'll see some things that tell us more about
It may help us in
what
the future.
we might run into. Just like a big ass tarp on the ground with a bunch of symbols and words.
Keith, how much time transpired in that bigger fight?
I'm gonna say you're about 5 minutes through.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of do my blind man act and Beaufort, you think we're moving south here?
Yep, that's what the plan is, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll take it
What's
nice and
the-
slow.
What's the range on this? Just curious.
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay.
And I can't see through, I think, 1 foot of stone, 3 feet of stone, something like that. Let me check.
Something like that. Yeah. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys want to make your way up to this building?
Wherever Beaufort goes,
Yep.
I follow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I want to make my way up to this building.
There you guys are. You're
Woo!
up next to the building,
Like magic.
by the door. And,
I grabbed my javelin out of the fucking wall.
Yep. Good call.
You said this is all barred up and shit, right?
It's well, the doors are reinforced with iron bands, so like like metal running across the wood beams. It just looks like well structured, and you get a faint glow of magic coming from this area of the building.
I hold up a closed fist like the Navy SEALs, signal to hold up. And then I point to my eyes, and then I point to inside the building, like I see.
You want me to fist the building?
There's something.
I punch the door. No, I don't.
I mean,
I want to put my ear to the door and see if I can hear anything on the other side.
you hear. Give me a perception check just for funsies.
Ooh,
Yeah,
sick.
you hear some very light-spirited humming, and just pleasant sounds inside.
Okay.
So
Fire
let's do
crackling or something.
pleasuring
It's a trap.
himself.
I want to.
It sounds pleasant. Humming.
I want to knock on the door and announce ourselves. Do we know the name of the? What's the name of the druid
Right
we're
on.
looking for? Right on.
Right on. Yeah.
This is tied to Orlando's backstory, right?
This is right off is the
Whoa.
one that Quellen Alderleaf told you guys knows everything about the region. Map-wise, he's a druid. You guys know that he's
Well,
a druid.
I mean, he's the only being of intelligence we're expecting to find in this area, right?
Yes.
So, like,
you
if
know
we
that-
if we called out his name, it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
correct. Yeah. Yeah, so go ahead and announce yourselves.
I'm calling you out.
I want
That's not
to yell at him that we're adventurers. We come in peace. We're looking for right off.
Yeah. So the door opens, and he's this white-haired old man. Actually, I can show you guys what he looks like because I googled a sick picture of him. Hold on, please.
Ian McKellen? Is it Ian McKellen?
It's Dell in a former life.
We'll do it this
In a future life.
Future life. Yeah.
Does he have a more Patrick Stewart vibe? I feel like he's got a more Patrick
Oh,
Stewart
shoot.
vibe.
Let's do this. I don't know what it's going to show you guys,
Oh,
but
nice.
No, McKellen.
nice.
For sure,
So,
McKellen.
this
Nice.
is an old man,
Sweet. The little
old
hawk
human.
on his arm.
white beard, yeah. And he opens up the door, and he says, "Oh, far out, man. Some adventurers, cool.
I
Oh my
thought I saw
God.
something.
Yeah.
You guys don't look like zombies at all. Come on in."
Fucking high boy.
So you guys are able to. Yeah,
How long
figure
have you
out
been waiting to do that?
all day. How am I gonna play him out? And I'm so glad that it worked.
I point to my nose as I point to his nose also.
Yeah.
Did I lose your token?
The unspoken symbol of I smoke too.
No, I moved. I'm here.
We're all in there.
Yeah. So
We're dancing around apparently.
far out.
God damn.
Dwarf? Whoa, this is pretty cool. All right, what's up, guys? What can I do for you?
We're looking for some information. We're new to the region. I want to first ask him about. Basically, say that we unfortunately lost my cousin Gundren, but he claimed to have found a map to the Wave Echo Cave. It was stolen from him. Pretty bad character.
Oh, whoa. Yeah,
We're hoping to find it for ourselves.
That sounds pretty gnarly. Do you guys know where you think you can find it?
Do you know?
We don't know.
What are we talking about? Like where to find cave?
Yeah, the Wave Echo Cave, and then I'm gonna.
Are you high? Are you fucking high?
No, man. What?
Oh man, he's unreliable. All right, we're out of here.
He says, I mean, I've got an idea of some caves. I mean, I don't know if it's this Wave Echo cave you're looking for, but I could maybe show you guys the way. But
Whoa! I want to learn more about this Wave Echo Cave.
Yeah, so go ahead and would one of you guys care to share what Wave Echo Cave is, or do you want me to read the actual?
I don't remember.
I
Oh, God damn it.
know that it was.
You guys are great at this game. This is fantastic.
It's like it held like a forge.
That's where the final boss is, right?
So Wave Echo Cave was it was an area 500 years. There was clans of dwarves and gnomes made an agreement known as the Fandelver's Pact, by which they would share a mine in a wondrous cavern known as the Wave Echo Cave. This mine had mineral wealth, but it also contained a great magical power. So human spellcasters showed up, they allied themselves with the dwarves and gnomes, and they began to channel and bind that energy into a great forge called the Forge of Spells, where magic items could be crafted. So it was great times around Phandalin 500 years ago until the orcs attacked. Orcs swept through, basically wiping everyone out, and any memory of Wave Echo Cave was lost. But
this guy knows where it is.
He knows where a cave is. It might be Wave Echo Cave, but Gundren Rockseeker, Bofer's cousin, and his brothers, the Rockseeker brothers, believe they've found the entrance. They have the map, and that's it. Currently, you guys are trying to find Gundren, trying to find the map. But yeah, you could theoretically jump to Wave Echo Cave and see what you could find there. So Right Off says to you guys, like, I mean, like, I think I know where some caves are. They're pretty cool. It does sound like some water in there, but you're gonna have to do something for me if I'm gonna do that for you. If we're gonna be totally
Sexual?
No, this guy's gonna want bud.
You guys are fucking weird. Like, no, Sack. What the fuck? I'm a druid. Nature is my sex.
Nice.
See, though, that's why we thought you'd say something about sex, because you just made it creepy.
Dude, you brought up the sex first.
Yeah, but you made it weird.
What do you want?
Like,
What
so,
can we do for you?
well, there's this dragon that's kind of hanging out. Like, as you can see on the sign,
You really think that's
Uh.
proportional favors?
bro. Like, yeah, I do. So, if you can see on the sign, see here, I think you guys might. Did you see my sign first walked in?
Mm-hmm.
Warning about the plant monsters and the zombies. Well, I
We
was just
did.
adding here. I got dragons, and then I was adding giants, and I'm adding. I just had to write this one down because these fuckers just showed up. Cultists. So
Fuck.
yeah, so I was about to tack this up. So it's like kind of cool you guys showed up. I don't have to go put up the sign
So
because
we
like
can go
nobody
put up the
really-
sign for you, and then
Why
you'll
do
tell us where they are?
Why do you live here if all this shit is coming into town?
Oh, bro, I don't live here. I'm just like I'm part of the Emerald Enclave, and like so like we want to restore nature, and like ever since Mount Hotenow blew up and those zombies, that was a little weird. But really, when this dragon came on and like all these like plants started coming alive, like that's really fucking weird. So like I'm just here to try and like get a sense of what's going on, trying to shut it down. You know what I mean? Make it mellow around here again.
I dig that vibe.
Right on.
If you just need us to put up a sign, dude, I thought you were gonna make us slay a dragon to tell.
Oh yeah, no, you got to get the dragon out of here. Like
What?
I need to. Yeah, no, I'm not. What? Put us, dude. I could put the sign up.
Yeah, but why do it when we can do it for you?
I mean, if you want to put the sign up, like that's cool and all.
Yeah.
But
If you tell us where way back.
We need to
okay
just
it
go
is.
do something.
absolutely not going to tell you where way back okay it is for that.
Beat
Like,
him until he tells us. He knows where it is.
Where's this dragon you speak of?
Jesus Christ.
it's up by the old tower up to the north. Like, but yeah, be careful though. Like, there's like a pissed off giant right nearby. Like, this is
Jesus
weird
Christ.
in Thundertree right now. I'm just gonna say it like it's crazy.
Sounds like you really chose
so that's-
poorly
okay.
as far as like where your house is. Some
So
poor
we kind of know
real
what
estate
you're.
investments.
So I want to ask him about Cragmaw Castle. If he knows
Yeah.
where that is.
Oh, dude, totally know where Cragmaw Castle is. That place is dope. It's it's just like north of Fandolin in the Neverwinter Woods. Have you guys been there yet?
Kind of, and I look over at Orlando.
No way.
No, it's
What?
cool. It's this old castle that was made by this wizard noble. He was like a Forlorn. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. It's pretty cool. It was this ancient realm that once controlled the north. But anyway, it had these 7 towers that used to be intact, but they all kind of fell down. But like the nature's cool there, so the Emerald Enclave, we're not too worried about it. We just leave that place alone.
Cool.
But what I need to do is clear this fucking dragon out, man. So are you guys gonna help me or not?
Well, as a show of good faith, will you tell us where the the herbalism shop used to be in this town?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like straight east from here.
That sounds
So we're
good.
talking.
Like-
we expect that he means here, and
No. Well, like
across the road.
no, yeah, you gotta like kind of go around the bend and like go around the trees. Like you'll see the tower to your left, and if you kind of keep going a little bit further, there's going to be an old building there. Yeah, there was an herbalism shop there. What do you like the herbs, my man? Is that what you're trying to say?
God.
Fucking
Because
stoner.
if you do, I've found some toadstools out back that I would be happy to share with you.
We'll see when we get back. We're on business for the moment.
No, I get that. Yeah.
As you've been kind of wandering around in this place, is there anything else that you think might be useful for us to know? Any traps that are kind of laid out, or places we should avoid?
I mean, like, okay, so if I'm gonna be totally honest, you guys have seen the plants. I told you about the zombies. There's one other thing. There's these fucking spiders that like they're giant and they put some webs all over the place, and like I gotta, I don't have my sword. I'm just got my staff here, so I gotta like whack at the webs to get through. But like you can kind of force your way through if you're like tough. You know, and I'm pretty tough, so what can I say? I don't have a problem with it, but I usually just walk around if I'm going to be totally honest.
Gotcha. I want to ask him if he has like a map of what Thundertree was at one point that like he could show us, or if he any other like waypoints or important places that he should tell us that
Dude,
it would be worth looking into.
No, it's pretty cool that you say that. Like, yeah, I actually do. I've been drawing this thing for a while, and I hold on one second. Let me see. Let me show it to you. Oh fuck! Did that not do what I wanted it to do?
It like froze.
Oh, maybe it's like thinking I'm supposed to disable fog of war. I was hoping that would lighten it up for you guys.
That's the
I
fog,
see.
not
Sorry,
the,
okay, so yeah, I see. When I zoom out, it like fixes it.
Oh, does it refresh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone give it a little zoom. Nah, that didn't do anything.
No.
No.
Like it's being very weird.
So
Like,
let's
I
just
can,
say
I can definitely see much further, like east.
I can see
like
I can
Auburn.
only see the top left.
I can see
square.
into this building, and there's some things in there, and I can see like up to here in like a big square.
I wonder what this does. Is that no? That doesn't open
That's
it up.
back to where we were.
All right. Well, he tries. He's like, I thought I had a map here. I fucking can't find
Performance issues, eh?
it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot where I put it. You know, I totally thought I had something, and no, I must have left it in my pack back in Fandolin. I'm sorry.
It's understandable. We're all a little bit forgetful.
No, thanks for understanding. Like it's you know how it gets sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
All right. Well, I definitely want to head east. I'm curious about this necklace that we've been promised.
okay. So he Radoth looks at you guys and he's like, be careful out there, bros. Like, actually, hold on a second. And he looks at Bofer and he looks at Daldrin and he's like, you guys look like some righteous dudes. And he he casts Far Strider on both of you, so it adds 10 feet of movement to both Bofer.
Oh hell yeah!
yeah, let's go.
You guys can move an extra 10 feet.
Woohoo!
Far stroker.
Far Strider, bro.
Nice.
All right. So you guys are gonna go out and exploring now.
Yep.
Yeah. I wanna
Back
go
to it. Black to
east.
checking it out. Okay.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah,
was talking
alright.
about up this direction-ish.
Yeah, I think he
That
said
was,
that way.
Both
Alright,
lead
so
the
you want-
way.
Ping where you want to go, Bofer, and I'll move you guys.
So, are we saying that my detect magic is done now?
Yeah, that would have lasted the 10 minutes.
Could we? Whatever. I don't fucking need it. I'm good. If we can't like find it, if we can't find the necklace in like plain view, then I'll do it there.
So you want to give me you're going there?
Want to get to these crossroads, right?
Yeah, I want to head up this way.
Cool. Yep. You see the dirt path is bound by tall trees on both sides. You see a winding road in front of you. You do get to make out what looks like spider webs.
Ooh, pass.
Here, kind of in this area. It looks pretty thick with webs.
So help me out. He implied that if we keep going this way, this is where the alchemy shop is. Okay.
Yep, in that direction.
Well, I would want to like go this way, but and then I eventually want to make it down to this shop here, and I can
Okay.
try and cut my way through the webs.
Yeah. So go ahead and I'm going to move you up to it. I'm going to say you get to about here. So you are in the webs. Go ahead and roll an athletics check for me. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong thing. Yeah. So the dwarf Pofer goes walking forward, and he's like, "I've got this," and he goes to step into the webs, and he just finds himself just wrapped up.
Shelob's coming for you.
Like Frodo.
So go ahead and
no.
move yourselves as close as you guys were gonna be. I'm assuming it was like following.
Well, me, I was very hesitant.
That's fair.
You always are.
Known for
You need,
caution.
you need room for sliding.
That's right.
So
Keith, there's some tokens
As-
at the bottom for that you need to hide.
oh, God damn it. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. As you step into the webbing, 2 spiders slink out over the top of the building
Ooh,
and move into position to attack their prey.
this is my
So they're going
Huh.
to. We're going to.
Are they in web right now, or are they not in web?
They're both. Yeah, I can do that actually. Let me do
They on
this.
the World Wide Web.
Let me move this to the front so you guys can see that's where the webbing is, where
Got it.
the outline is. So that'll be difficult terrain, and you will need to perform an athletics check to move through it without being.
How big are these cunts?
These are giant spiders. These are
10
pretty
feet by 10 feet?
big. Well, they're not that big, but it's just the size of the tokens that they put in here.
All right.
Because you can't really shrink them down to like a.
What about my moon boots? Can't I walk through this spider shit?
No, you just would make no sound, but you would still
Well.
get stuck in them.
Well,
So I'm gonna go ahead and clear this
Doesn't
out. So
sound
nobody's-
right.
If a mani doesn't make a sound, does it get stuck? It's the old proverb.
Where the fuck is my?
Hear that?
I can't change initiative. Oh, there it is, right there. Remove that. Okay, so go ahead and roll for initiative. This is not a surprise. As you guys were moving, they're kind of there. Gotta open up their thingy so I can see. their
Fuck, I didn't
thingies.
click my thing. God damn it.
Dex plus 3. Okay, so they're an 8. So Beaufort. All right. So Beaufort, you get yourself stuck in this giant pile of webbing. You are detained, meaning you'd have to pass a strength check to get out.
Restrained.
Restrained, yeah, sorry. And that is what exactly is that condition? I believe it's you can't move, right?
Yeah, I think it's just
Restrained
you can't do
creature,
a move
yeah, your
action.
speed becomes 0. Any attack roll against you has advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage.
Ooh,
Gotcha.
Shit. Get
So
out.
you're pretty bound up in there, yeah. So you can at the
yeah.
start of your
First, I
turn.
definitely want to get out.
Yeah, so at the start of your turn, go ahead and do another strength check for me, or athletics check. Sorry.
Oh, athletics check.
Yeah, so you are able to break free. You break the webs around you, and you're kind of free in your space. You are face to face with 2 giant spiders.
I've had worse odds.
Is that his turn or is that?
No, that was just his action to try and free himself. So he can still choose to attack if he wants.
I would like to. Let's see. Yeah, I'll save it. I will. I'm gonna try and hit the first one in front of me with my warhammer.
In front of you being this one?
Sorry,
or...
this one.
Okay. Yep. Go for it. Yeah, you swing at this giant spider, and it kind of goes up into the webbing around you and dodges and is now above you looking down at you.
shit.
Bastard.
Dell, your turn.
All right. Well, before I do this, I believe webbing is flammable,
It is.
so I'm going to conjure. One second. I'm going to conjure a flaming sphere in this square.
Okay.
It's gonna be a good one, boys. Oh, I don't even need to roll, I guess, for it. 'cause-
Yeah, let's go with a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears in an occupied space. Your choice. Creature takes 2d6 fire damage. Okay, so go ahead and roll 2d6 for me.
I think they do it on their turn.
I'm
Ends
going
its
to do
turn.
this for the web.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to do this for the web. Yeah.
2d6.
Yep, that's enough. So, you guys see
Nice.
this fire ignite in this quadrant, and what's kind of I'm gonna say it spreads a good chunk. So
Mhm.
this fire actually it eats up the web. The trees up here are still kind of bound, but all the web from down in this area has now been burned away.
Nice.
So movement
Nice.
through there would be pretty clear.
Dope.
Cool.
As a bonus action, I can move the sphere, and if I ram it into a creature, then they have to make a saving throw for the damage again. So as a bonus action,
okay,
I'd
yeah.
like to slam it into this one that's in front of Bofer.
Okay.
Technically, it won't be shifting any squares, but I'm just doing the ram action part of it.
Yeah, so it's what's the save roll? The save would be a
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay. Yeah, so it fails, and so this one. So you do the damage. So what is that? The 2d6 again.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to keep the same damage, or do you want to roll it again?
I'll roll it again for a slightly more damage. It
Yeah.
seems.
Nice.
Yeah. So this spider gets a little crispy, and
Fuck yeah.
it's still hanging on to the web above Bofer up here, but it definitely got a little charred on that one.
So, like, thematically, you remember with my shatter, I kind of did like a sphere with my hands. I'm doing another sphere this time, but instead of like collapsing and exploding it, I'm like rolling it around and moving the ball. This requires concentration, so I'm just going to be doing this for a little while.
All right, Daldrin, your turn.
All right. So which one's a little crispy now? This guy?
This guy here, this one to the north, yeah,
Okay.
a little crispier.
But he's still in front of Bofer.
He's still in front of Bofer.
He's above.
He's like above him, not
A
within-
Bofer?
Yeah, of Bofer.
What about the other guy? Where is he at?
He's on the ground level. He had like slunk over the wall and came
Alright.
charging at Bofer.
All right. I'm gonna hop in front of this guy right here
Mhm.
and take my long sword and take a moment, gather myself so I don't fuck up again, and make one huge two-handed just like stab right in the center of its body.
Okay.
Fuck it up, Simon.
Oh, hang on. Two-hand.
Anticipation.
Why am I not in the move order?
Deflects your sword.
You didn't roll.
I did.
Did you?
You didn't click.
Did you not? Oh, you didn't select your character when you rolled.
What? Oh, hang on.
Stupid shitbird. You're
There
last.
he is.
So I will. Wait.
No, he has to go.
Oh yeah, because
last
we're
now.
looping around. Yeah, you're gonna go after the spiders.
What?
Oh, well,
No, you should go last because he wasn't paying attention.
table rules. All right.
Table
So
rules. It's
the-
your table.
So the spider deflects your sword away.
Wait, which?
With his
Wait,
webs
come on. I did an extra guy. Do you see this
Well,
other one down
Yeah,
here?
I see the other one, but that one also doesn't count.
Damn it.
So knocking your sword away.
That's what I wish I would have done. The second one.
So now it's going to be the spider's turn. So the one that is crispy first is going to attack Bofer. He's going to use his bite. And he is definitely going to hit. That's a 24 against AC for 7 piercing damage.
Get him.
3
Jesus.
is 4.
You just got
Okay.
pierced.
And you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-huh.
So go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw, DC 11. Yeah, so you take 9 poison damage.
I have advantage on poison saving throws.
You take
What?
take 4 poison damage.
With Dwarven Resilience, you have advantage on poison saving throws. So you take the 14.
Okay. Yep. So you take that's successful then. So you take 4 poison damage.
Gotcha. And I have resistance to poison damage. What does that mean? Is it halved?
Jesus Christ.
It is.
Yeah, I guess it would be. So 2 poison damage.
Who's soaking damage now, motherfucker?
It's about fucking time.
This spider here will attack Daldrin. And it will get roll a 20 against AC. That also hits. So 7 hit points of damage. So it's, Simon, if you go onto your character sheet, you can reduce your
Yeah.
hit points down to 21. And then I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. So same thing. So you can
Okay.
just click Constitution on your character sheet, and that'll give you the roll.
Okay. Do I have to change anything or just hit Constitution?
No, I think you just hit Constitution, right, guys? Yeah. So another 9 points of damage on top of that. So you take
Sweet.
16 total points of damage.
This is the great first adventure. At least I
Dude, it's
Just
the
haven't blown
adventure
it
of
too
hard
early.
knocks.
And this spider here, in order to get away from the fire, is going to shift around.
Oh, come
Now they're able to climb through the webs. He
There's no
works
web
his
to
way.
climb.
No, I said these webs here
The trees are good.
stayed intact, and then he's up in the trees. Yeah, so
What about this other one?
kind of shifts around that way. That one stays where it's put. It likes.
Okay, then it has to take 2d6 fire damage, or it has to
didn't
roll
you,
dex.
You moved it
for
up here, didn't you?
No, I slammed it into the
Slammed
spider
it
right
into
here.
it.
But I said specifically it doesn't actually move any squares because it doesn't have a square to move into.
So you're saying that this one needs to roll?
It's yes.
I'll allow it. What do I do?
Dex saving
Dex.
throw.
Saving throw.
It succeeds. And I'm not like fudging it. It absolutely succeeded
Then
there.
it takes
Yeah,
half damage, so it takes 3.
3 damage. Okay. So a little crispy on the spider, but
What is your so the dex is against Rass's spell spell
I think this spell says it's a Dex saving throw.
Right,
So
but
it'd
it's
be 11.
against- it's a saving throw against something, right? Like mine and my spells are saving against my spell save DC, which is a 13.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Rass sets the DC.
my spell save DC is also 13.
Yeah, and he rolled a 15
Got it.
plus
He
his
did.
Dex. Yeah, so
Cool.
I just assumed it was more than enough.
Yep.
Okay, so that'll move it to Orlando's turn.
Whirlwind these bitches.
Flanked. You are flanked by spiders at this point.
What does that mean? Like,
It
what
just means there's spiders on either side of you.
oh, okay. I thought flanked was a term.
Well, it
it
is.
is,
If they attack you, they have advantage on a
They
roll.
would, yeah.
Okay.
Right now they will. Yeah.
I will. They're both of them have just been kind of like nicked, right?
Yeah.
They're singed.
Little bit of singe damage on both.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
okay.
cook these spiders up.
I'm gonna clip this top one with just
Okay.
a fucking big ol' overhand chopski.
Yeah.
Just slicing them and dicing them.
Yeah. As you go to swing at it, it climbs a little bit higher into the trees.
God
And
damn
its
it.
little mandibles kind of clink in front of his hand, in front of his mouth, and it's almost looks like laughter, but you're not sure.
Oh, what a dick.
It's clacking at you.
What a dick.
It's got that clack back.
Edge,
Right.
your turn from the background, from the way back.
Mm-hmm.
From the way
Slide and
back.
Well,
jump.
I think you know what I'm gonna do.
I got an idea of it, but why don't you tell me?
I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna slide directly into as much webbing as I can right here, and I'm just gonna start swinging.
Okay, so the slide would not be a good idea because this is up in the trees. So maybe like a.
This
maybe
one's
give
on
me
the
like-
ground, and he can reach it also.
This is. Yeah, it is.
It's up to
No,
him,
that's true.
whichever one he wants to attack.
Yeah, you could work your way in this way.
All right, I want to go in that way.
Okay. Yep. So sliding down, coming at some spider legs here.
Yeah, where's my character? Oh, there it is.
Slice him up.
Like Samwise.
Dude, you got 8 Achilles tendons.
My
to
character
aim
sheet's
Yeah.
for.
It's not pulling up, Keith. Can you tell what's going on?
It works for me. You want? What do you do?
I'm just gonna
You just
refresh the
normally
page real quick.
Yeah.
I just sneak attack or my short sword twice.
short sword twice. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll validate it. Yeah, you.
Nice.
Yeah, you.
He kind of he gets advantage, right?
He gets sneak attack on one of them. Well, it doesn't matter. So
Did
sneak
one or the other, right?
the roll. So 11, 16. So yeah. So you come sliding in, and you
He's on a hot streak.
a whirling dervish of blades, and you go start chopping at these legs, and this green ichor starts spraying out of some of the limbs.
All over you.
Yes.
He loves it.
The spider actually it retreats from the pain, and it. Oop, that's not what I want. I want the spider token, and it kind of like crawls up the wall and like backs away from you.
What a little bitch.
So he did how much damage?
did 16.
11, 16. Nice.
Yeah, you took a chunk out of that spider, and it kind of and like work its way back. Bo, for your turn.
Okay, I want to cast Bless.
Okay.
So choose 3 creatures of your choice within range, which is 30 feet. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, that target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack or saving throw, and it lasts for 1 minute.
Okay.
Which is theoretically like 1 fight.
Yeah, it's theoretically.
Cool. So I want to choose.
Don't do it on me.
Yeah, I want to choose Orlando,
Daldrin.
Daldrin, and Etch.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys all on your saving throws, which is kind of, I think, where he's going with this, to save against the poison,
Yeah.
you get an extra d4, or your attacks can get an
Attacks
extra
too.
d4 too. Yep.
Very
Cool.
nice.
Nice.
Do you want to move in any way?
I want
or
to
are you
move here.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Actually, can I move here? And I want to move there.
Sure.
Keith, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
I'll wait. I'll wait till after.
Go ahead.
So am I level 3? Is that right?
You are level 3. Yes.
Okay. Don't I have divine magic that flows through me that makes me immune to disease? Or is disease different from poison?
Disease is different from poison.
What?
Okay.
That's bullshit.
Disease would be like lycanthropy
Okay.
or vampirism.
Okay.
Poison is
Cyanide.
No way. No fucking way.
Cyanide versus cancer.
That's bullshit.
Game is so
different.
unrealistic.
It's different.
So I can't be a vampire or get cancer, but I can get the sniffles
That's
yeah,
so ridiculous.
Fair.
from
Realistic.
poison.
I'd
Okay.
buy it.
All right.
The only reason you can be immune from all diseases is if you got like all these different kinds of.
You know, disease and
Efficiency.
poison work differently, right, Manny?
Yeah. No.
I do,
Wait,
but it's like never mind.
I get it. I
If
understand.
you have some power protecting you from disease that has the ability to do that, it should have the ability.
His
to
body
do poison
annihilates bacteria. It doesn't.
You know what? I will buy a fucking elf making a flame sphere, but that's where I draw the line.
too. Yeah, I don't buy this shit. I'm so mad about it too.
divine protection. It only can do so much.
Oh
All
man.
right, we're good. We're good.
Speaking
Del,
of
get
which, I
after him.
believe it is my turn.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm going to rotate my hands a little bit and slam the.
You're gonna
Flaming
side gun him. You angle your finger gun to the left like a gangster.
I don't have the finger guns out right now.
Kill shot.
No, he's got like a steering wheel action going on, so that's only a 12, so that fails.
Nice.
So how much? What was the damage?
Takes the full 6, I think.
Yeah, so 6 points of damage. So yeah, you.
And I want the flaming sphere to be like. I guess this would be the best spot to be putting it.
Where was that? Sorry.
This top right.
Okay.
Webbing.
So if it stays in that square.
Can we make like a token for it? Maybe would that be? Is that possible? Is that worth it? I don't know how hard that is.
Maybe
We could
in
do
the future. We don't have to worry about it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No worries.
I'll look into that.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah. So you once again singe the spider.
Is that a bonus action or something? You could theoretically move, or that's
He can
concentration.
move, but it's a concentration spell.
Gotcha.
That he's working with right now.
Cool.
So you're gonna stay put where you're at.
Yup, I'm pretty comfy.
Cool. Daldrin, gonna be your turn. So you've got the
okay.
smell of burning spider to your left.
Mm.
To the right, you've got a retreating spider trying to kind of work its way away from this whirling dervish of a halfling.
All right. I see that Orlando
Rage,
is
fucking run.
pissed and
Coming for
wants
that little fuck.
this this spider up in the tree. So I'm going after one that's retreating.
Okay.
And
Stab it in the butt.
yeah, I'm gonna two-hand stab this dude in the butt.
Okay.
It's gonna fart 1,000 spider eggs at you, and they're all gonna hatch.
And you'll blot out the sun.
Oh god. I swear to God, your rolls are the fucking.
Am I doing like? Do I have to click something?
Am I doing something wrong?
Fuck is
You're
happening?
doing it right. You're doing.
Do I need to enter some value into these boxes, like 400?
No, you just rolled a 3.
So. I'll stop him. And he comes running in and two-hand stabs again, and the spider just deftly climbs up the wall, and you narrowly miss.
Does he clack his?
Wait, is
pencils at me
the
again, too?
D4 he adds to the hit or to the damage?
Oh! No, it would be
Oh,
a hit.
It
And
is
you
to
are
hit.
flanking. So roll a d4. And
Hell
see if you get-
yeah!
Got
Wait,
you.
how,
Nice,
how do
Simon.
I do that? What do I do?
Yeah, on the left.
/
you gotta-
roll, and then space 1d4.
What? Okay. hang on.
On the
This.
left of your
The
screen.
40,
you can
3D,
also-
3D, 40.
Like this, but without the period.
You can also on the left of the screen where there's like token layers and stuff. There's a dice icon, and you can
Second from the bottom.
Oh, I see.
and just
so-
click on the D4.
Just click the D4.
All right, hang on. I just typed that other thing in, so I got to delete that. Okay.
Hey.
What?
On
14.
the hell?
It's a 14 AC. So
Hell yeah!
the bless these divine magic. What's your
Hashtag
deity?
bless.
What was your deity, Daibu?
It is fucking hell.
While he's looking it up, Daldrin, 2-hand thrusts forward, and the sound
Thrust.
of a hammer on an anvil in a forge. Boom,
Chong.
boom, and he pierces through the giant spider.
He swings with all pelvis, too.
Yeah, I hold it in front of my crotch and just thrust.
Yeah, and you kill it. You kill the spider dead.
Yes.
I'm pretty
let's
sure I
go.
get the assist on that one, not
You do.
Diver.
You
Yep.
absolutely do.
You're
Also,
welcome.
thank you for the blessed diver.
Yeah. Cool. So first victim of Daldrin.
Got him.
Feels good.
But we're gonna move to the spider's turn, and it will attack. Or actually, yeah, no, it'll just try and bite Orlando in front of it.
Bring
real
it.
quick.
Bitch.
Poor Orlando.
22 SAC. Yeah, that's gonna be enough.
Yeah, no, I had 23.
So 7 piercing damage, and then give me a Constitution saving throw. But remember your bless. So
Plus D4.
Hashtag bless.
yeah, that's enough. That's more than enough. So you take an extra 4 points of damage. So 11 total.
Fuck.
And the
What do
spider
you got,
will start working its way this way towards the wizard, getting away from that
16.
Oh, Wizard Harry.
Whatever.
fire. Orlando, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck that spider.
Yeah, you
I'm
better
gonna
not
take
take that corpse away, Keith.
I'm gonna take this sword and I'm gonna shove it right.
No,
in-
sorry. I'm whatever. When this spider dies, Pepper wants the corpse token to stay there,
Oh.
so he can have his way
Yeah.
with it.
So you can have relations with it.
I'm gonna shove this sword right up its fucking egg hole. Right in the back.
Good to know it. in the biblical
Damn it,
sense.
dude. I'm rolling like garbage.
The poison coursing through your veins hinders your vision. You're seeing double. Trying to attack the spider, you miss.
Did you also roll a d4 though? Yes, you did.
Clinks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no,
does D4 help?
Yeah,
It would
I
help.
got you.
It would
Yeah.
Yeah! Right in its egg hole.
help.
Let's
You,
go.
Nice, Simon.
Pierce,
Get him in the egg hole.
pierce
Gotcha.
the egg hole of the spider. It lets out a screech, like a spider-sounding screech. And yeah, you fucked
Got
that spider.
him.
Right in the egg
Uh,
hole.
Turns
Right,
out
yeah,
Bless
right
is
in the egg hole.
pretty good.
Turns out.
It's your turn.
Well, I'm obviously going to go right after this last spider. But this
Okay.
time, it's
Right in the
going to
hip.
slide on my knees.
Get it right in the egg hole.
It's,
Right
It's
in the egg hole.
if we're being honest, it's in the trees. So I'm gonna
Jeez,
pretend
jump.
that you, yeah, you'd like. The halfling turns and runs and leaps into the air, both swords above his head, slamming them down,
Oh,
and
yeah.
just skewers the spider, pulling it down on top of him as he falls because he's not
Oh,
that
yes.
athletic, and it lands on top of him. And this green
Writhing.
icon just flows all over him.
Just writhing in it.
As its little spider legs curl up as it's on its back. So Dell Etch is currently trapped underneath a spider, a dead spider.
Willingly trapped. It's not real.
Kind of did it to himself, if we're going to be honest. But you guys are able to push the corpse away and free yourself. All spider webs have been cleared out by the fire, and you guys are free to go back to exploring a little bit if you want to.
Can I? I'm gonna roll.
I might need to
perception.
call it a night soon for me.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah, we can just
Okay.
say this.
Real quick though, I'd
Building
like to
explosion.
Can we see any other spider webs? I'd like to use the remainder of my flaming sphere to try to clear out whatever I might be able to see in terms of webs.
There was some here, but they're not really blocking the way. They're kind of more in this brush. So we'll say the fire burned all paths that would be for needed to be cleared to walk have been burned out.
Okay. It's good enough for me.
Yeah. Can we search this building? real
Yeah,
quick
so we'll
while
say
we're
you
here?
guys go in and search the building, and what you guys find is a cocooned adventurer. You're able to see that it is shriveled and sucked up dry. It was. It looked like it was a male elf.
Ooh.
It is
can
wearing
relate.
studded leather armor and a short sword on his hip. But digging through his pockets, you find a potion of healing in his pouch, along with 23 gold and 35 silver pieces.
Nice.
Well, I'll take those gold pieces.
Maybe Simon could probably use that potion of healing. I think he probably doesn't. He obviously doesn't have any at this
Just say
point.
25 gold, 35 silver.
23 gold, 35 silver. Cool. And
Simon, you want a potion of healing?
Sure do.
yeah, so potion of healing goes to Daldrin. That's a good idea.
Is studded leather armor better than what you got, Meanie?
I don't know.
AC 12 plus your Dex modifier. What do you have right now?
I think he's in.
I have a 14 AC right now.
Can you scroll down and see what armor you've got?
He's
Should be like
wearing.
under your item.
He is wearing. I think he's wearing. Yeah, he's wearing leather.
Leather armor.
Yeah, studded armor is one AC better than that.
I have leather also.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it would be.
guys
So,
take it.
I'll take it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
okay. So, we'll figure out how to upgrade. Oh, wait, you do this. You do this. I know how to do this. Watch. I got you, Manny. Watch this.
Pachoo!
Armor. You search it, and then you get it, and you go like this, and you drag it to your character sheet. And then you need to unequip that. We need to remove one of these, because we both did it.
Warning: AC is not incorrect.
There we go. Should be
Joshua
good.
Robinson.
So you add one more to your AC. Boom. Good call. Yeah.
Really good.
So we will go ahead. Pep, you said you wanted to get close to calling it a night there. So
We're
we'll
getting
say,
pretty tired, yeah.
yeah, no, this is a pretty safe spot. You guys have managed to clear out the majority of the trash, somehow avoiding all zombies, which is fucking hilarious. And you're aware of a dragon, a giant, and some cultists still.
A dragon? It's right there.
Should we divide up the gold while it's still fresh?
Yeah.
While we got it. We
Yeah,
can always
I'll
just type in Discord what Pep needs to add if he wants to head out.
Yeah, I'll let you guys figure that out. I'm gonna go pee again real quick. I'll be right
Have
No,
back.
so
I
much
can
gold.
stay long enough for
Okay.
that.
Cool.
I'm gonna add it. I'll take 7 gold pieces.
Do the math here for us real quick. Just
So we
5
had
of us?
700 copper. We had 90 gold first.
22.6 is what it comes out to for the gold.
Repeating, of course.
Repeating.
I'll take 22. I don't care.
2 times 4. Oh, that can't be right.
And silver was 35 plus.
Let's let the new paladin guy get in on some of these profits. So we'll all take 22 and he'll take 25 gold.
Sounds good.
You can have my 22 also.
I appreciate it. I'm humbled. I begrudgingly
Can't have mine.
accept. Begrudgingly accept.
Nice.
And I say that's fine. Ash can keep his.
And silver, 1 second here, guys. And then Dell doesn't deal with copper, so we'll
With police, you don't deal with coppers?
the cappers.
I ain't running from nothing but the police. You guys still divvying up monies? Okay. So now that we're
700
We each
copper.
get 39 silver.
So if we divide copper 4 ways, that's 175 apiece. If Dell doesn't want any.
so
What
while you
was
guys are
the
figuring
silver?
out-
45?
39.
39.
I definitely spent all day debating giving Rydoth the stoner voice or not.
I loved it, dude. That was hilarious.
That was great.
That was great flavor.
I wasn't sure what to do with that, but the best part was when fucking Maney was like, "Fuck it, let's attack him." It says in the adventure that if any of the adventurers try and attack Rydoth, he's supposed to turn into a squirrel and just disappear.
No, it would have been so awesome. I would have just fucked
So
him up.
you guys would have just been left with like no information
Well,
whatsoever about Thundertree, where Cragmont Castle is, Wayback Cave, none of that.
So just the alchemist shop. Are we thinking that it's this one, or do we know?
Yeah, that was the guide, the directions that he kind of gave you the way around. Yeah.
Cool.
Do I recognize this cocooned elf at all?
You do not. It's too shriveled up to
Have
tell
a-
if it's anything.
All right.
Any markings on like his armor or anything like that?
No,
Okay.
nothing that stands out.
Cool.
I'm gonna bounce too.
All right.
Later.
Sounds
Later,
good.
boys.
10.5 gator.
GG.
See you guys.